Yo, Isla, turn me up in my headphones. Uh-huh. We do it right on Friday night. Good God. I made it. It is your boy, Eddie Fonzarelli, a.k.a. Mr. Arigato-san. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Oh, stop it. Stop it, you two. Stop it. You're too good to me. You guys are too good to me. I was telling my father earlier tonight how too good you guys are to me tonight. Speaking of tonight, little change of pace. Tonight, we're on a late night study session because we are taking this Rivals thing seriously now. Serious business. Misata Eri Fanzareri. I really actually want to get him on a stream just so he can live a little. Look, so life update, right? So this is going to be a bit somber, but ultimately, I'm hoping it will be a bit rewarding as well. So, oh my God, 40 is in the house tonight too? Man, it's good to see you back here, dude. We passed 50! 50 followers not too long ago. I wish you were there for that, man. It was such a Hope Core moment. Hashtag Hope Core. And it was the first time that I can say that I was high on life in a long time. I walked away from that stream. I went for a walk, right? A literal out of my house walk. I touched snow. It was amazing, right? And I went to McDonald's. And on my way to McDonald's, I was buzzing. My head was light. My body was firing on all cylinders. I was absolutely high on life. It was brilliant. It was so pure and wholesome. And I think I'm doing it a disservice by not immediately having made a Hope Core video since then. But I hope you guys will cut me at least a little bit of understanding like you usually do. And arigatou gozaimasu for all of that. As they say, iroiro na osewa ni narimashita, which basically means thank you for a lot of various things that you've done for me. No, I haven't, and I'm about to explain why. Reason number one, laziness and neglect, okay? Full disclosure. Laziness and neglect, and a little bit of kind of overthinking it, right? It should just be kind of a simple thing, right? And it is kind of a simple thing, but laziness and neglect, number one. Number two, I have put a lot of things on my plate lately. As some of you guys know, I am, as a nearly 44-year-old male human being, very much behind the curve of life progression, right? So on my slate currently is finding a job in a union and working some kind of laborious job, but I am looking forward to that. I will. I treat myself good, but as you said, treat yourself better, right? And I'm also trying to suit up for my G2 test because that's the way we do it here in Ontario, Canada. We have a graduated licensing system. First of all, you write a written test, and after you've passed this written test, you're allowed to drive on the roads as long as you have a licensed driver with you who's been driving for 5 years or more. Because I'm currently out of my lovely old peer group, that would be my mother. For worse. And for better. So those two things have been taking up the majority of my time, and I do have a couple of other things on the docket. I'm trying to get some kind of print-on-demand thing going on, and kind of a system where I can allow people to give back while I continue to give, right? More on that at some other time. Biolumi in the house. Dude, welcome to the channel. My name is Eddie Fonzarelli, but in Marvel Rivals, I go by Mr. Arigato-san. And I love that name because it's a bit redundant, and I think I'm a clever guy, and I'm probably not as clever as I think I am. But you caught me on a little bit of a different flow tonight because tonight's going to be predominantly a study session. Once I hand the reins over to my brain, as it were, we're going to be looking up some of the most popular streamers and some of the most skilled Marvel Rivals players that Chat GPT could find me, including our boy right here, the legend. This guy is an absolute ledge as far as I'm concerned. It is the Mighty Flats, who has been streaming for many, many years, making a lot of Overwatch content and subsequently Marvel Rivals content. He might be one of the most predominant hero shooter streamers out there. And I'm looking forward to digging into some of his stuff. I haven't actually listened to more Isla songs, but let me tell you, I have been obsessed with Cash. You know what? That's right. That's how we do it, right? I'm so feeling this song. I can't see very well. My eyes are mad blurry. What have you been injecting into your retinal canals tonight? What crazy trank drug are you on? I'm just kidding, of course. Oh, that's not good to hear. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you make a very, very, very quick recovery. But once again, Bio, welcome to the channel. Tonight we are going to be doing a little bit of a study sesh. But before we get into that, maybe some trivia. But before the trivia, I want to give you a little bit of a life update. So, although it's nothing major, it's also nothing minor. My father is 91 years young. And since the age of 20, with apart from maybe a small period, that's interesting. Okay, keep listening. Apart from a small period of maybe 12 to 18 months, my dad has been smoking for 71 years. And that is 15 to 20 or more cigarettes every single day. I actually did the math on this not too long ago. My father has smoked over 650,000 cigarettes in his lifetime. I don't know Kitsune. Guess what? He has defied all doctors' expectations. He's never had cancer. But one thing he has developed that pretty much every single lifelong smoker who doesn't get killed by the habit develops, and that is COPD, or chronic something pulmonary disease. Damn it, he just told me this like 4 hours ago. Anyway, when you combine COPD with staying in a hot box of a apartment environment, and then you get the flu. Yes, influenza type A, which Kitsune apparently is currently suffering from. Shoutouts to Senshi for taking care of our dear baby Kitsune. You end up having to call 911. So I won't go into the full story about everything, but my father is in the hospital. He's been in there since early Wednesday morning, and he has made a recovery to a point where nobody feels like his life is in imminent danger, but this has taken a lot out of him. So as the good son, I've been spending a lot of time with my father, having some pretty good chats, some nice talks. And let me tell you, for somebody who has COPD and influenza, he can talk to death almost literally, right? but he and I have been talking a lot over the past 4 days or 3 days or so. And I just want to make sure that my dad has all the comfort in the world. There have been a lot, maybe not a lot. Thank you so much. There have been, uh, what was I going to say? There have been some reports of absolutely horror stories coming out of hospitals in Canada. So my half sister and I, his third child, I'm his fifth. I'm my mother's only. Um, have been working together to make sure that he doesn't get any neglectful care. And it came close tonight. Came close. So I will tell you a little story. A very big, burly gentleman named Mark, who's serving as his nurse until 7 a.m. this morning, came in and said that he was having a chest x-ray. Well, I was like, okay, seems pretty normal enough. And about 3 minutes later, two very small Asian women, I'm talking 5 foot fuck all, and maybe, if you're lucky, 105 pounds, right? They come in, they scan his little hospital bracelet, and it's not working. But for some reason, they decide to start taking him out of the room and get him downstairs to the x-ray room so that they can get this shit done, right? My dad, as he is transferred from his lovely, comfortable bed to the gurney that's going to take him downstairs, all of a sudden has to pee. This actually saved us a bit of a headache because if he didn't have to pee, he would have been taken down to the room and then brought back up immediately because one of these two tiny, sweet, 5 foot fuck all Asian nurses made a mistake and took the wrong person to get an x-ray. Once they realized this, they kind of went into anxious panic mode and they started to transfer my father back from the gurney into his bed. Now, my dad is 138 pounds soaking wet, and Mark, his nurse, is 6'4" and at least 230 pounds, right? And I remember the moment my dad saw Mark earlier that evening, he was like, fucking sweet. Nothing can go wrong tonight. So as these two 5 foot fuck all 90-pound Asians I apologize, are making it to, I'm just a little emotional right now because it seemed a bit neglectful and a bit not very well thought out on part of the two Asian girls. My dad started calling for help and he started calling for Mark. So I had to go and get Mark paged, and Mark came back and successfully kind of calmed, or I should say, steadied my father's nerves and helped the two ladies get him back into bed. Ultimately, nothing was lost. So at the end of the day, I'm still very grateful for everybody who was able to help out that night or tonight. Wow, time passes so bloody fast, let me tell you. And crisis averted. It did take up a little bit of valuable time because I didn't want to stay too late. My father, hard of hearing, you have to talk loudly and cadently too. Um, so it was in my interest to get out of there so we'd have a quiet ward and that my father could get some sleep. But it was a bit scary. But I do genuinely apologize for that bio. I mean, no ill will upon all nurses, or at least the vast majority of nurses. The nurses that have a passion and compassion for what they do. Unfortunately, at my hospital, that only happens about 97% of the time. And you do get that odd nurse who's like, dude, Reki, LMAO, I will laugh my ass off all night. Whoa! Let's go! New sounds are popping off left and right. Welcome to the stream, dude. My name is Eddie Fonzarelli, aka Misuta Arigato-san, or as I'm commonly known in the in Marvel Rivals, that is at least. But yes, welcome to the channel. We are doing a little bit something different tonight. Usually I like to hop into a little bit of Marvel Rivals and whack on some quick matches while we get ready to take my main man Wolverine into the competitive scene. And we will continue to do that on this amazing looking 6th season. But first, it's time that I have changed my approach to the Marvel Rivals ranked grind scene because I have a responsibility to my teammates, my good friend Rims, aka the one Shaquille O'Neal, aka the one Big Diesel, aka the one Big Shactus, as he is one of my main teammates when it comes to queuing up. And he and I had a little bit of a powwow at the end of last weekend's stream. Something I am actually looking forward to making a video out of because I kind of want to demonstrate how people should take criticism. But I digress. Usually we do that, but tonight I wanted to study the very best, the very best Marvel rival players in the world. And I have a small list of reputable people that ChatGPT has recommended to me. And we are pretty much just going to somewhat randomly type in some of their names and see what kind of content we can get. But something caught my eye, and I thought we'd start with a little bit of trivia while we leave the MOTHOD man in the background. There's a little bit of ambience. I wanted to see what this buzzy drama was all about. So let's cue in a little bit here. See what's going on.
There's not more.
This is a 50-minute video.
More, is there?
Let's give it a
What am I
few
looking
minutes,
at?
shall we?
What is this? Guys, guys, we already uploaded the 5-hour and 41-minute VOD. We can't, there's not more. How is that possible?
Okay. Not that I'm not into this, but it seems like there's a lot I need to catch up on. Now, I'm usually pretty good at catching the context of, you know, things as they progress, but as Flats just said, 5 hours and 41-minute VOD of this, what did they call it? The Kingsman controversy? I don't know. Maybe we'll touch base with that a little later on. But wow, okay, so I do still have him subbed. If you guys don't know, Team Captain was the one who basically brought Wolverine into the limelight in the Marvel Rivals community, right? Team Captain was the person who did it first and did it best because he is an incredibly talented video game player. And he essentially showed everyone how to Wolverine. Not only did he do that, but if you go back to last year when Marvel Rivals first came out and kept and people kept making tier lists, routinely you'd see Wolverine in C or D tier until people saw Team Captain playing Wolverine, right? And I must admit, took a little inspiration from Team Captain myself, but as I do, little like Frank Sinatra, I like to do things my way. So most of my Wolverine gameplay has been curated by yours truly, right? But it's time to Topic is in the house. Dude, I haven't seen you in a couple weeks, man. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. How's the family and all that kind of stuff? Topic's up in here. He says, okay. So yes, I did see a thumbnail about it was basically called I got kicked out of a 40K tourney. So Topic says it's a 40K tourney, that's $40,000, hopefully US. 4 girls on a team with 2 guys. One guy carries a Black Widow main who is a girl. The girls group up and got him kicked off the team because he told her to get off Black Widow. Wow. Look, let me tell you, the amount of like infantile shit I see occurring on a daily basis in this game kind of pisses me off, and it's really no surprise that this happened. Although that doesn't make it any less kind of sad. But yeah, just leave it up to Topic, aka Hot Topic, to come in here and fill you in on a 5 hour and 41 minute video in just what, 60 words. DMs were leaked with the girls were like teaming up to get him removed from the team. Well, it seems like they succeeded because the guy went ahead and made a video about that. But I'm kind of anxious to check out what Team Captain's been up to. This guy is a hell of a hero shooter player, and I'm basically just basing that off of his Marvel Rivals gameplay. But judging by the fact that he plays Marvel Rivals so damn good, he has had to have had some kind of experience with Dota, League, or as I suspect, Overwatch, maybe Team Fortress as well. So he's got a big 7.5 hour VOD here. Naturally, I don't have all the time in the world to check this, but let's go in here and check out the start of the stream.
I'm saying, bro.
And see what's going on. If you don't know Team Captain, you're gonna love this guy. He's Glaswegian. He's from Scotland. He's got that remarkable Scottish accent that I personally love to death. Oh my God, is this Times Square?
Oh.
This is amazing. I haven't been to Times Square in so long. Look at this shit.
What the fuck?
This is actually really hype right now.
Wait, look at the little ginger guy.
Oh my God. Look at that little ginger guy. I fucking love Captain. Dude, this is insane. So this is probably footage from the tournament. And while I was hoping to catch some Wolverine gameplay, obviously, because I've been basically a Wolverine one trick for 58 plus weekends now, I'm here to just learn everything. Everything. I want to learn all the kits. I want to learn all the counters. I want to learn all the team ups. I want to even dive so deep like I did with Overwatch, where I understand every ability's damage values. Okay? Primary fires, secondary fires, ultimates. I need to know all of the fucking numbers, right? This is the grind that I pledge myself to be on now, because I want to go to the top. And I think having a Twitch stream that has the highest level content that I can whack on a title of Grandmaster Rank gameplay, Celestial gameplay, Eternal gameplay, top 500 gameplay would be so wonderful.
Is that still a thing?
But he had like 10 grand on his stream back because the community rallied behind him. Team Captain almost carried the whole 40k tourney with his Thor. I think we're going to be seeing some of that soon, right? I love this! See how he's got his face in the bottom left corner? I haven't done anything like this. Like the typical YouTube thing of you know, just taking a bunch of pictures of your faces for thumbnails and shit like that. So, yeah, notes taken, my friend. Listening to some Russian shit. He's got quite an eclectic taste of music. But let's see if we can get into some gameplay here near the start, and we'll just check out
Okay.
we'll check out Team Captain as he's on the grind, right? What does it say? Kokode
You really don't
Kokode
like
ha
drama, do you? You're the only one who can make a video about
naito
Kingsman.
koka.
I mean, like, what's the point in making a video?
I don't know what
what's
that
not being
means,
said?
but at least I can read it.
Everyone's already gave their take on it. Everyone's already said the same fucking thing.
Anyway, let's chill
I
out
wouldn't
with Team
add
Captain
anything.
for a bit, shall
I
we,
would add
guys?
zero.
Obviously, feel free to
It's
keep the
just
chat
lowest
flowing.
common
I'm
denominator
definitely
content,
going to
though.
be giving my my
The
feedback
Kingsman
and
situation is
have a nice
crazy.
little chit chat here. As just being at a hospital can be somewhat exhausting,
Dad, your beautiful
especially
face.
on what
True.
might be the coldest day
True.
of
Zaza.
2026. Guys, it is
Had to do
minus
type shit.
28 degrees
What's
Celsius
that, the whole 6 hour
outside.
last
It
video?
is fucking
How do you
cold
make that 6
tonight.
hours? That's a... I swear that's a talent, no? I swear to God that's a talent.
So going with a
Oh my
super
aura.
duper
Wait, this team is so tough.
aggressive
I can't lie.
composition
This
here.
team is so tough.
We have 4 heroes basically relying on getting
tough is that game?
close to do the majority of their damage. So this should be really interesting. What I wonder what rank he's actually at. Or mind you, this is a private tournament,
Yo,
isn't it?
Q
So I would
Roman, thanks
assume
for
that the
subbing.
vast majority of people in here are at the very least grandmaster players, maybe high diamond or something like that. But we're here to study tonight,
Yeah, we're putting
and
the tourney video
I
out
figured
tomorrow.
there wouldn't be a better
Tomorrow,
way to do that than
tourney
by
video's
watching
out.
the absolute best who play this game and taking it seriously. Once again, like I have been a neglectful one trick pony. I just love Wolverine
Gomez
like Team
bans.
Captain
That's
does
aura.
so much that I really never allowed
Blind does not
myself,
concern himself
or
with
rather
bans. True.
took the time um to learn this game as I should. To learn this game as anybody
Tried to
who
just get him
hopes
back
to be a
again when it's
high
off.
ranked
Someone took it off
would.
him.
I kind of
Also, I can't play
assumed
main account
this
right now because
maybe
there's the J3
slightly
tournament happening. and no
kind
one's
of
playing.
impossible
No one's
challenge,
playing.
which was
Yeah, no
always
one's doing the
ranking
J3 tournament.
using
all the high
just
elo
Wolverine,
players.
right? Now, we
It was
did
the
make
Cypher applicants.
Grandmaster 3. Still very, very proud of that.
So there's gonna
But
be no
since
games
then,
until they're done with
our
that.
game's been inconsistent. Inconsistent. Moments where I'm like, I am God. I am the GOAT. No one's better than me. Not even Team Captain. Obviously, ego tripping. And moments where I make an embarrassment out of myself. So he's using the newly nerfed Angela. She didn't get too much of a nerf. Just her shield health got a 50 hit point hit. And interesting strats here. Just trying to stay close while also staying out of sight. So he's just kind of hovering back and forth above this first little choke point here. Obviously looking for the instant kill, and he's got one. Beautiful Angela play here. Now, I really wish I had... oh, is it just solo queue? This isn't the tournament? Okay, so we'll watch this in context then. It was the Fantastic Four season, and what a season that was. Rims and I usually end up in some of the best matches that like create a camaraderie between the people in it. Like, wow, what a match we just had. That's 2 in a row. Yes, let's fucking go, man. Charizard 67. That's funny. And of course, this is on a European server too, and I don't know what the official is, but the vast majority of people on the Chat GPT list are Europeans. That season had a lower skill ceiling. Well, this explains why I have not been as successful as the seasons have progressed, because as the skill ceiling rose, my own skill and game awareness didn't rise with it. Doing a fantastic job here. I kind of wonder if the team is playing into some counterplay here, but this guy's Angela so far has been very patient and very unlike your typical Angela who likes to fly around the map, hit it from all different angles. He's really trying to stay as close as possible to the death pit so he can get a lot of one-shot kills. This guy is a master of dunk. He is the Vince Carter of dunking in Marvel Rivals, okay? He is the Michael Jordan of dunking, the Shaquille O'Neal of dunking, right? And even though Shaquille O'Neal might not have been the best Showtime dunker in league history, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say he has the most dunks in league history. Hell, we're talking about a player who had over 400 or nearly 400 dunks in his first season as a rookie. That's how effing dominant he was back in the day. Topic says he has great knowledge of what's going on within the map from his viewpoints he takes with Angela. It also literally just gives him a view, a good view of the enemy team and his own team. So he can play off of his own. See, the Thor retreats here, so he knows, maybe it's not time for me yet. I can't believe how consistently he's nailing these. To be fair, you can definitely get to Celeste, because at that time, GM2 was my peak, and I thought that was it. But now my peak is Celestial 1. Mate, you are that close to being Galactus himself, one of the Eternals, as it were. Another beautiful dunk, but an even better save by Winter Soldier there. I didn't even know he was capable of that, but I guess when you have the uppercut, that helps a lot. I love his attack angle, too. He comes in like a literal dive bomber from World War II and picks them up, straightens out, and brings them into the death area, the death pit. But we have our first real team melee here at the end of overtime. And I have to admit, I haven't been keeping too close of an eye on everything that's been going on here, but it seems like his team is just absolutely dominated, part and parcel to the 9-0 performance that he just did. The portal plays are wild. I didn't know where I'ma end up usually when I take them. I mean, you do get used to them. The thing that I am usually unsure about is someone following me? So when I exit a portal, I usually pause for a minute. Maybe I look at the portal, but if I'm running away, I'm listening for that portal sound, right? If somebody comes up behind me, I try to act accordingly. I love how his follow notifications are Logan. I love the Logang is still intact. Yes, let's fucking go, bub. Oh, I fucking love it. I love it. So he's got a really nice squad that's working super duper well together. Black Man, Spider Panther, and Black Man are absolutely tearing apart their back line. No, stop it. I just said that's not racist. I just said Black Man. It's not racist, okay? Fuck's sakes. It's topic. I wish you were there last week. You can ask Kitsune about this. No, delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Right now, please. But I was losing my mind. I came into a lobby, might have even been a quick play lobby, and I said something basically along the lines of Winter Soldier's the best character in the game. He is so OP and so versatile. And a guy basically said, reported, leak it when he hits Celestial. No! No! Actually, yes. Wait for me to hit Celestial. Then I'll get suspended, not be able to play. It'll just queue up another study sesh like we're having tonight. And we can act accordingly from there. But, okay, maybe keep it in the back. Maybe keep it on your external 7200 RPM hard drive, shall we? No way! I did not know you can do that. So if you can do that with Angela, surely you can do that with Wolverine as well. I've been trying to do that on the Araco map on the last third of the level, but I just never seem to get it right. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing. Oh, is that a dunk? That's a dunk and a half. This guy is an absolute brilliant Angela. Bringing his focus back to the Winter Soldier. His team just working like a very, very well-oiled machine right now. Got a Wolverine representing on his team. Love to see that. And I actually think it's a pretty good comp for Wolverine to play into. You've got Jeff, who does not do a respectable amount of damage as a healer to Wolverine. I have learned that when Wolverine is up against like a Luna Snow Mantis backline, that you really have to watch out for the damage potential of that team. Maybe a little overkill there by TC, but fight 1 point push, game 1, right? So, doesn't really matter. Let's go back and check the scores real quick. Why don't you be in my commands, man? Damn it. He just barely touched it for a split second, didn't he? Boom. Okay, so good timing on me. See, I haven't lost it yet. I'm nearly 44 years old, but I got reflexes like a motherfucking kid. or something. I don't know. He was perfect, and I actually take a lot of pride in having very low death games. It just means you're in the action a lot and you're not taking stupid fights. But this composition here was brilliant in keeping everything kind of well oiled here. Um, Hawkeye playing into something of a dive kind of negates him a little bit. Still haven't learned exactly what counters Winter Soldier yet. As you can see, the Winter Soldier player over here had an absolutely good game, but I'm sure you guys are also noticing something a little irregular about their team comp here. So maybe not. Maybe he is. I know a lot of streamers, especially Necros. Necros apparently has a reputation for smurfing on kids so that he can get some clips, and I kind of think fair play. Like, the goal of Twitch is to grow, and most people who watch a clip, like the ones that Necros puts up, they don't think like, oh, was this done in a bronze lobby? Was this done against bots or something like that? Most people don't think that, right? So it's easy to just be scrolling and be like, oh my god, team captain's the shit. He, not knowing that he just pushed somebody off who just showed up, right? But I think maybe team captain's a little better than that. Amidst all the Kings, so we're going to get a little bit of this Kingsman tournament drama no matter what. Amidst all the Kingsman drama, let's give some attention to the tournament winners. Alanay, Mad Little G. Man, I can't read internet names very well. Just ask Kitsune about that. DMR, Zotaic, Kikyu, and of course the team captain of Team Captain. Well fucking written. Is that what the Twitter user, DMR and Captain crazy carried? Well, I think at some point we're going to have to watch this tournament. Was this tournament broadcast from like an esports perspective with spectators that kind of showed the action from it? Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's look this up. I think it'll be a much better learning experience, really. Kingsman tourney. I don't want to watch that. So it's not called the Kingsman tourney. This seems to be an analysis video by one of the players whose names we just read out. Let's go to Bazim. I've actually heard that name before. Okay. Bazim, Marvel Rivals tourney. Let's see how good my YouTube foo is. Drops host of the $40,000 Deadpool Creator Cup T500 Klein tourney. 10 hours long. This is definitely, probably, maybe, kind of, possibly it. So let's chance it and see what we... Yes, I do recognize this guy. I don't recognize Liger at all, but that is a fucking hell of a strong beard. And you know what they say, when you go bald, you should start growing out here. Now that's something I'm kind of ignoring, so I'm gonna grow these instead. So that's what I've been working on anyway. Anyway, all fucking, 14 inches of fucking Python power jokes aside, let's kind of get to the first match here. I have to admit, okay, I know this guy, I know of this guy, I've seen him around. He puts a lot of clips up. He is looking very non-team captainly. Let's get no way. Kaito Kuzaku-san is back. Kaito, welcome back, dude. Oh, he didn't mean do it. Oh, I have to change the followers goal Final Fantasy VII victory fanfare. For those of you guys not in the know, Kaito Kuzaku is our one and only 7-time follower. He's in, he's out. He's in, he's like, this is interesting, this is cringe. This is interesting, this is cringe. This is interesting. Oh, wait, it's the same guy. This is cringe. Welcome back and happy trails again, Kaito. I hope to God you will be this channel's first 8-time follower. That would be absolutely amazing. Dude, you're basically the Ric Flair of my channel, right? Ric Flair, of course, 16-time WCW heavyweight champion of the world. Absolutely unreal to death. So I wanted to pause here for two reasons. Number one, J3 is about as massive as Flats is, right? He's another legend of the Overwatch community, somebody who came up on my chat GPT, and also somebody who is one of the best support player streamers that you can possibly tune into and channel follow. But there's another reason I stopped here. Oh my God, who is Lulu Louvely? You are gorgeous, my friend, and that cosplay is mwah. I am simping. Holy shit. You know, now that you mention the name Boger, I recognize the name, but I don't really recognize the face. Okay. So I know a little bit about the Apex scene. I watched a couple of the Apex tournaments, and I was really fascinated by the way that the top players play Apex and really hug the zone and stick to cover until they're absolutely forced into a team fight. But you know what? Shoutouts to Fan as well. You are also extremely attractive, but Lulu Louvely looking great in that Fantastic Four costume. Holy shit. So yeah, I think I know what you meant by stacked. You didn't mean in terms of team talent, did you? Let's be honest. But yeah, shoutouts to Kaito for coming back. I wish you came back on the 50th goal, the 50th follower stream, but maybe you'll be back for the 100th follower stream. Big shoutouts to you though. So let's skip past the next 5 minutes. I don't have to do that. I can go to the 29-minute mark. See, I'm not just a handsome fella. I can also do a little bit of math. And we'll try to push on through here. Okay, what? Like top 10 Apex players, you mean? Or currently top 10 in Marvel Rivals? Fan's his favorite, eh? Okay. Okay, Marvel. Top 10. Wow, top 10 Marvel players. These guys are fucking gamers, dude. Oh, Necros is doing this too. I've always wondered if I had applied myself, or even if there's still room for me to apply myself to a game like this, if I could have made it into a top 100 ranked on any game. Up until Marvel Rivals, I was a very non-competitive, or I should say a very competitive, non-competitive mode player. So I've spent 4,000 hours playing Overwatch. Maybe 4 of those were ranked. I played a lot of Halo. Played a lot, well, not a lot, but I've played some Call of Duty. I've played some Battlefield. And, you know, in the casual lobbies, with some consistency at least, I dominate. And when it was suggested to me, oh, you should join a clan, I'm just like, I don't want to commit my time to playing a game like I would practice basketball. It's just not my MO. But I think that was just pussy talk, if I'm being frank with you. So I wonder how high I could have made it into the competitive scenes of games that I played, especially if I was someone to dedicate so much time to a single game and dedicate myself to getting better and knowing the meta and always using the meta instead of just being like, oh, I feel like Sombra. Oh, I feel like Squirrel Girl. Oh, I feel like this. I feel like using my shotgun instead of the best assault rifle in the game and things of that nature. You know, I was very kind of free-spirited as as a gamer, even though I did play a lot of games that were measured on their, competitive viability. Anyway, I thought we had a 5 minute countdown, but really that was just a 5 minute countdown to the next session of talking. And look, I understand the logistics of tournaments aren't easy and a lot of time needs to be taken behind the scenes, but like, oh, esports can be a bit hard to watch sometimes, let me tell you. Need a fun group who takes it seriously, but not easy to find at our age with our free time. And amen to that. Maybe we can make a team and we'll get 40-year-old on here. And also Rims, because he'll be like our teenage ringer, right? And Kitsune if she wants to play. And we'll make a team and we'll try to climb together. So the ranked rules are I think it's between gold and celestial, you can have anything but a team of 5. I don't know why that odd number. I haven't really thought about it. You can have anybody but a team of 5. So it means you can have a 6 stack, a 4 stack, and that would really cut down on those types of people who, oh my god, it's fucking just right away we battle. Now, how do you force people away and make it safe to come through the hole? There we go. There we go. And these guys have kited back from the point to fight. Look at that. These guys have come out on the other side. Penny's Nest is immediately gone. So I love a good strange play because they put you in such good positions to start and carry on a team fight in. Hulk already in the back line here, switching characters a little too quickly for my liking, but it does give us an opportunity to see what the fuck's going on here. Still not totally situated with who's on what team and what the comps are, but the first team fight's already over, and we will be regathering the full team together, hopefully before we initiate. Nothing annoys me more personally than a Wolverine, as a Wolverine player, than a team that is too anxious to get back into a fight before the team regroups again. It's basically a cardinal sin when it comes to hero shooters. But Hulk's going to play a bit of a choke point here because he has no easy way in to disrupt the back line right away. Until now, Gambit pops his ultimate. He's going absolutely ham. Not too much focus on the damage or the healing, as he's got a lot more damage following him in there. I think he's just lost his life. No, that was the Loki copying the Gambit. Sorry, still a bit slow, right? That's why we have these study sessions, kids. That's why we have these study sessions. And we got a Phoenix. Phoenix so powerful over the last 2 seasons. A great buff to her. A character who's not in an overpowered ban me all the time place, but a character who is far, far, far from weak. A good Hulk can absolutely dictate the flow of an entire match, and he's doing a bit of that right now. Some beautiful midair grabs. We got 5 on 6, favoring team. Oh, it's changing too fast to comment on. I think we still got a 4v4 going on as 2 people try to make it the way back here. And again here, I see Hulk kind of jumping between attacking the enemy backline and peeling the Spider-Man off of his own backline. And of course the Venom too, Boger in there as the Venom. Venom's another great character for team disruption. I learned that the very hard way a couple of weekends ago for sure. Let's turn up the commentary a little bit here because I'm sure these guys are seasoned hero shooter commentator veterans.
Overtime will tick to 100%, and Team Aramori with a clean cap here on the first point of Hell's Heaven. Frozen airfield going their way, Matt. And, well, I spoke about Gambit. He might still be good. He might still have it.
Oh, mate, are you actually kidding me right now? Even though you took the game developers took a bit of edge off of Gambit, he was never going to lose his place as one of the best healers you can be. He's got outstanding healing potential. He's got so much utility with an anti-heal, a cleanse. His healing itself is very, very versatile because there are so many different ways he can heal. And then is his insane, nearly unstoppable ultimate, right? So, absolute shout outs to Gambit, who is still a character. We've got Tim the Tap! Tim the Tap Man is playing Wolverine. Switch over right now, please. The very famous Tim the Tap Man, somebody I look up to a little bit because he's just a fucking feel-good streamer who's also a pretty skilled gamer. And obviously, when this game came out, he and I think Necros were sharing the better part of like 400,000 viewers. Oh, Goru. Okay, I have been tricked. I have been tricked. Topic, you definitely, probably, maybe, possibly, have a few things yourself that you can teach me about this game, because it's clear to me now that you're much more in tune with the esports scene than I am. I've never been in tune with the Wow, great pressure there. Like, what are you supposed to do? Now their Wolverine is basically helpless and useless and has to retreat and has done so successfully with the Invisible Woman, and they'll be waiting for their team to get back. Tim gave him like 500 gifted subs if he changed his name to Tim the Tap Man when he hit rank 1. We're talking about a rank 1 player here? Holy shit, dude. That's amazing. Now, I don't know too much about the subculture yet, but I know that people can gift subscriptions that are kind of free for anybody to take who are on the channel. So at the end of the day, all I know is that's big money. That's big money right there. And that's where I'd like to end up. But I don't, I want to be able to find like a balance of, you know, having the ability to be intimate, like a small streamer like this, but have a chat that's moving a billion miles an hour, and also just gifted subs and fucking money, money, money. You know, I'm just gonna have to live and learn. We'll see. So yes, please stay on here with Goru. I really want you to stay on Wolverine right now, because I don't plan on giving up Wolverine as my main, but I do plan on adopting many more DPS, tank, and strategists that I'm more than competent at, right? But I really want to see some Wolverine gameplay. There are too many streamers, you're right. Like, there are so many streamers that if you have 10 regular viewers, you're in the top 100 or top 1,000 or something like that. That's insane. This mag pressure is absolutely gigantic. I guess you just got to go for it when Gambit pops the ultimate. Now, Boger seems to be, Team Boger seems to be on the disadvantage all the time here. Aramori's team always getting the first pick. And in my look at him, right? The decision making. Like, I could be aggressive. I could decide to jump into this fight. Probably wiser if I don't. These are the decisions that make Wolverine, I think, a top difficulty hero to actually play. Because while he is a 3-star hero to control and operate on a mechanical level, the decisions that you have to make, I think, have to be as sharp as a Spider-Man humongous pull. Oh my god. Aramori is pro for Team Sentinels. I've heard that name. I think they were multi-time Rivals champions. I think. And she is a girl, which is crazy impressive. She might be the only girl pro signed to a Marvel team. Well, there's always one. There's always one phenomenal girl who's as good as the rest of the boys. That's been my experience. Wow, Aramori's team absolutely wrecked shop there. Absolutely wrecked shop here. I wonder if we actually have a team composition mismatch here. Let's go back and check out the team compositions, the scoreboard again, and see if we can come up with a reason about, other than skill difference, about why this match was such a wash. Usually, when you get streamers and players of this talent together, you don't expect to see matches like this, but such is the case of hero shooters, where a couple of plays, even one play, can significantly swing a battle one direction or another, right? I thought I saw a scoreboard here. Spider-Man MVP at the top level. That's massive. So yeah, I would like to do that as well. Maybe I'd actually prefer doing that over this, because then I get to hear the team banter. I can also maybe stay on board with somebody that I want to watch. They're yelling at each other saying, "Can you go this champ and take out this guy so I can do this thing?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty typical. Okay, we didn't go back far enough to see the team comps here. So we've got absolutely dominant Thing Penny. Talk about area control, by the way, Thing and Penny. Loki, all mirroring Gambit's incredibly valuable ultimate, then the amazingly useful Hawkeye and Spider-Man. Didn't really have any answer for the Hawkeye over here at all. So Hawkeye was basically given a free reign to do whatever he wanted. And when you have that, Hawkeye becomes an S plus tier character, in my opinion. He just does an absurd amount of damage. Because he's doing damage so freely, he builds his ult so fast. It's one of the best ultimates in the game. There's no escaping it, and there's very little counterplay for it. Um, Again, we had the Winter Soldier over here, I give a lot of credit to, but just wasn't able to hack it this time. The issue here, I think, a lot of the time was Strange, and before, when he was Venom, forced to stay out of position, not able to peel for the amazing Spider-Man. Oh yeah, I just said that. The Amazing Spider-Man, who is absolutely ripping these guys apart. Double up on the Gambit ultimate. It was an absolute wash. Thing and Penny on that last map. What a combination to think about. If anybody comes onto the point, they're only going to have a very small area of the point that they're able to safely operate on. And then the Thing covers the other part of the point by making it so your movement abilities suck. And then you just get pulverized to death by Hawkeye and a double Gambit ult, which is absolutely insane. Um, and that's kind of the nature of higher ranked games. You have smarter bans. At the level that I've been playing at for the last several seasons, it's basically a matter of just, you know, um, banning an overpowered champion like maybe Moon Knight or Hela or Hawkeye. But when you get deep into the top 500, you can say something like, "I'm Wolverine. I need you guys to ban Luna um or Invisible Woman so that I can operate more freely and have a chance to have a free go on their tanks and sometimes dive into the back line and things like that," right? I never noticed. Did you guys notice that little fantastic doll on the right side there? I've never actually noticed that. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Non-stop practice. Non-stop practice. My aim is something I like to practice, or rather, I would like to practice, and I will find time to do that in over the coming season and seasons. Okay, what are we doing here? Looks like we're running pretty similar compositions. This time we switched a thing out for Thor. We're still going to try to double up on the Gambit ult, but this time we're going in on the back line and relying on Phoenix to do the majority of our DPS. On the flip side is a current... Okay, this can't be right. We're not doing quadruple support. Surely we're not doing quadruple support with Mag and Wolverine. Surely we're not doing quadruple support with Mag and Wolverine. Surely. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we've got a Thing and a Mag. I like that. You can send Thing deep into the enemy line and disrupt it while Mag protects the healers from the Phoenix. Really anxious to see where Wolverine fits in here because he can't do a damn thing about Black Panther, right? This is one of my problems. As a DPS, I feel equally responsible to peel for my supports and also disrupt the enemy frontline tank formation, obviously. But when it's Black Panther who's attacking your supports, there's fuck all, nearly fuck all, unless you have the sense of a dragonfly that you can do about an experienced Black Panther tearing your team up. So it's going to be interesting to see how they deal with Panther. Just with my uneducated, yes, please send me a link. Just with my uneducated mind, I'm thinking here you keep Wolvie and Mag on the front line, and you use Cloak and Dagger and Invisible Woman to keep them healed. Meantime, Gambit and Thing can act as an anti-Black Panther on the back line, right? Oh, okay. You know what? I might have it made so that links won't show. Do it with like a space in it so it won't get censored. I didn't mean to do that. Can I change it from here actually? Emotes only, followers only, slow mode, live activity. Did I overlook something? Show mod icons, show moderation actions, deleted messages, chat highlights, chat appearance. No, it doesn't seem like I can change my chat settings from here. Okay, I've got it. Okay, so obviously the first part is twitch.tv, I'm guessing. Okay, so let's make this happen here. We're going to go to our wee little web window. And we're going to put that in up here. And we're going to type in Twitch. And let's see what pops up. Nice one, dude. Good shout. So this is going to be Team Captain's stream from the Deadpool tournament. And even though we won't see the conclusion to the game we are watching now, what we will be able to watch is everything from Team Captain's point of view. And hopefully we'll be able to hear all the call-outs that he's listening to and that are also being made. So let me turn down the FC hailing over here. And we'll just try to focus on TC for now. Jump to about hour 3 mark and watch the tourney from there. Okay, I'll take your word for this. Let's do this. Okay, let's find the, yes, okay, you made a nice call there. Okay, so this is the start of the game. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I want to see what kind of Lord status he has on his Wolverine. If it's lower than mine, I will be fucking shocked. I will be fucking absolutely shocked.
Track. PQ, make sure you're communicating with Aline, make sure you're not dying. Mad, you call targets.
Yep.
30 seconds before you attack.
Team captain
All our
abilities when we win the game.
At the start, I'm not going to be diving. I'm going to be leveling up.
So it's clear to me now that as I play ranked games, I'm just going to have to take the lead if nobody else is and be like, you make the callouts of who to attack. And I'm used to doing this kind of stuff, right? I did it with my friends in Smite when we'd sometimes take that game seriously, even though I was kind of low-key the worst mechanically at Smite. But let's listen and watch here. Crazy Team Captain's playing with 120 ping right
Gambit,
now.
Loki, Magic, Iron Fist.
Here comes Magic. You ready? It looks like they're gonna dive together.
Yeah, I was just thinking when I heard Iron Fist and Magic,
They're
watch
top,
your
they're
back
gonna
line.
drop on you guys.
Hit the Loki first. Hit the Loki first.
I don't think I've ever seen
flanking,
Team
they're
Captain
flanking.
play a hit scan character.
I'm coming. Yeah, we gotta go. Loki.
Huge flank already.
They're looking
Peeling off with Deadpool and Hulk.
staring at me hard.
Is this DP? No, it's Vanguard Pool. Van Pool.
Relax.
Exactly. Everyone finds a role. Meet the boys. Get in it together. Get some chemistry. Go through some rough times together and come out on the other side as a bunch of absolute beasts.
I'm getting chased down by the magic.
So good. You can already tell he spent at least 10 hours on Deadpool.
Sorry, we come in.
Just constant pressure from the Deadpool here after he's sure his backline is all secure.
Yeah. I'm on ammo. No damage.
Down here, we have here.
I'm going after. Come on, get me right now. I get out.
This level of communication is something that most ranked matches are missing.
They're all diving me.
I have a
I'm getting chased. I need heals on right side. Oh no, they're chasing me down.
Team captain is very focused on his duties, while maybe a little too
I
focused.
think we just die now.
We just go in with Gambit. They're gonna have 2 Gambit all.
Pick and roll. I like that name.
Yeah. They're
We need to
locking me
call
up.
out the nest.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Do we go
Because you have to see the mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
the
they
nest first
happen.
and then dive
Alright, they're gonna match.
I hope we get some Wolverine gameplay.
I'm going in hard.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Win him in.
Game it up.
Bring him in.
Good looking.
Look at how efficiently Captain can build ult with Deadpool. Nice.
They're down at supports.
Emma.
Focus so hard.
Constantly using plushy power. And you hear these callouts getting pressured so hard. And there's an answer before anything fatal happens, but it seems like it might be too little too late. As blue team is they're just running out here. Team captain, what's the play here? Okay, it's wait for your team to ult so that you can stay in the fight and delay and contest the point long enough so that your 2 dead teammates can come back. But what do you do in the face of a Gambit ult?
On us.
Get beat up.
Gambit.
Fuck, I'm getting focused too hard.
They have a very good tank line against dive. Like Emma.
Well, their DPS are appealing for me too. Which is
I guess that's your role as a tank. You really need to stay in there and
well,
delay
they're stacked,
point,
you know what I mean?
especially when you're as agile a character as Deadpool is.
We're not coordinated at all. All the kills I've gotten so far, I've been by myself. We just need to coordinate.
You want me to solo or
You can go.
Deadpool is
team cap?
such an unbelievably well-made character
I have
in
Emma.
any game of this type,
You want me Emma?
whether it be MOBA or hero shooter. I am constantly hearing new things that absolutely amaze me.
I'm just gonna have to go from way behind, bro, because they're standing in.
Like just
and
those
that's
good
what
little
makes
fourth
ours
wall
good.
breaks.
So we're
No, I
gonna
don't
have
really
to
know him yet, but like I've
Penny's
played
watching
enough
for me. Every time Penny
games
saw me, it's just
with
like-
him on my team or against my team to hear all of the forced wall breaks and like, does Lord Icon make you do more damage and things like that, right? You know what? I don't think that was too bad a Deadpool impression, actually. I'm kind of impressed with myself right now. Definitely not Nolan North. Certainly not Ryan Reynolds.
Magic going right side.
Not
Magic and
bad.
Penny going right side.
I'm going far left.
Boing. Oh
Penny's really out
my!
of position.
What a save, Penny. Now Penny's going to be out of position. That's a good callback, but it's not time to force a dive yet.
Alright, just relax. I'm soft there. I'm soft there.
Damer getting a big pick there as Penny's on her way back. That's really cool. So he pulled Penny, and then he used that opportunity to go and get a pick of his own. That's top level Spider-Man shit right there.
I think I'm gonna get more value by myself here. And you can just punch things.
Now, I also, believe it or not, I want to see a Squirrel Girl player because Squirrel Girl's actually somebody I have a lot of fun with. Just my style of slinging grenades at people reminds me of Junkrat. And it's a style of aiming I'm pretty competent at. You have to lead your target, predict where they're going. Spidey does eat her. Black Panther eats her. Any flyer causes her absolute headaches. No, 100%. 100% agreement with you. And I think that's maybe one of her weaknesses is that she is easily counterpicked.
Mid arm.
Jeez, the mad little G is 0-6 right now. Really having a tough time firing off here. But to be fair, he's playing someone who I consider one of the top 2 hardest heroes in this entire game, Iron Fist. Iron Fist,
Yeah, just play with our front line,
Spider-Man,
the polls.
S tier difficulty. Anybody you'd add to that list, by the way. Expect for the chick who's playing Widow in every game, but they place last and kick their best player. We'll catch up on the Kingsman drama another time. But, like, it's so immature. Like,
Look,
you're having a streamer tournament, right? This is good for everybody who's streaming. Maybe there are some charities that are being donated to. They're awesome for the viewer. And to be so fucking selfish that you're more concerned about the way that you're being talked to during a game than all of the things that are good that this tournament that is privately orchestrated by your fellow streamer, it just reeks of immaturity. But again, I don't know the whole thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. I'd love to sit correct. Just on paper, it's kind of the way it
Eddie up
seems.
top chasing you.
I'm getting marked.
He said he was getting passionate because he needs to pay for school and 40K is a lot, and they were making fun of him for saying that.
Holding.
So
Get in.
We got him.
I think that's kind of fine to gun for the money, you know?
I'm one feet off that.
I'm sure it gets even more complicated, but
Oh, I'm dead.
it's not easy. It's not easy. Life isn't easy, right?
I don't know. I'm
Nothing
just
is
at that
easy.
point.
Playing Twitch isn't easy. Building Twitch isn't easy. Being a YouTube star isn't easy. Life isn't easy. Nothing that is worth doing is easy.
Help me
What do
out,
they
help me out.
And maybe some light banter is fine, but constantly ripping on him.
Also, they're gonna have Emma.
Yeah, his team was playing for fun and he was playing to win. So there it is. There's the Discord. There's the disservice.
Extra mads in it. All right, we can go.
Everyone's mid.
Big, everybody popping off here.
Dodge that. Kill 2.
So I love the Gambit ult combined with the Penny ult. That makes her mines basically bombs.
Okay, you guys have to win this fight, though. You have to win this
I'm getting grabbed. I got blocked.
Emma's
Yep.
wanting to be here.
Cap absolutely doing work right now. Really focused on keeping the pressure on Penny a lot. God, he's got really good tracking sense, doesn't he?
Magic.
I got it. I got the TP.
And he's already so efficient with Deadpool that he makes him look like a really, really good character.
Sorry, guys. I was trying to force Daredevil into that, bro. That was tough.
Mad little G, nice little comeback there. Went from 0-6 to 5-7. So in clutch time, he was 5-1. But you know, most players in ranked, they don't think like that. They just think, oh, you were 5-7, you were shit. No, I was 5-1 in clutch time and 0-6 before that. So I got shit from somebody when I went 2-1 in the first 45 seconds of a match, right? At the end of the game, I had the second most amount of kills, the least amount of deaths, second most amount of damage, and by my own count, the most ultimate stoppages in the entire game. But this person who criticized me for going 2-1 in the first 45 seconds of the match fucking threw. He fucking threw. Okay, and we've got a game round 3 on the Super Soldier map. Yeah, well, there you go. Or rather, he was probably 17 and his high school basketball team was 6-7. I'm sorry.
No block.
Sorry. I'm just getting used to it. I don't even know what it means yet. I just know how to use it.
Need heals
We just
on the
back,
left. On the left.
Hide it, hide it.
Ooh,
Second
nice.
over.
I'm low.
He's so quick, this character. I love watching him.
I'm done.
They're hard doors.
They wasted 2
Tough
there.
gambit.
They're down.
Tough
So
gambit.
it appears to
Gambit
me
is
that
so
Team
strong.
Captain is taking a kind of a back
got my
seat
ult, but we gotta
to
get this nest out. They
the
got a lot of
strategy and is really just trying to concentrate on his role to keep the pressure on. No. I know you're not
Someone top.
17. I'm just talking
Yeah,
about the
they're
other guy.
doubling me.
Talking about
Yeah,
the
the
other
DPS
guy.
are
I know
top.
you're. What did you say you were? You were
I'm gonna go out a little bit.
33 or 35, I think, with
Magic.
2 kids, if I remember correctly.
I'm dead. Can we just kill Carl?
Nice. I'm pushing up.
Tough shots to make there.
We can gambit ult. We should gambit ult. We'll do Iron Fist.
Saving that rapid fire so he can absolutely
We burn
barrel
Penny.
down on Penny. Here comes the Gambit ult, called out, great call out. Now he turns to do a little bit of peel.
Yo, Magic
Helps
dead,
Mad
dead.
G get
I'm on fist.
a pick.
I can almost have a
Pressures the fist ult. Great ultimate by IW to basically cancel out the
I'm
fist.
on Emma. I'm on Emma. Emma dead.
34 in 2 weeks. Mate, I think you and I might share a birthday. Mine's on the 29th of this month. I'll be 44.
They have no land.
I guess yours is the first week of February then.
Taking a lot of damage.
Winter babies, baby.
Grab.
Sorry, I don't know why I said that like fucking Bootsy. Well, I did.
Way in there, though.
Was it Bootsy Collins?
They're chasing me.
February 4th, that's it. My nephew's February 2nd.
Oh, magic.
I'm on Magic.
I don't know who on Team Captain's team is doing such a great job of peeling the magic and distracting the Iron Fist, but Team Captain's healers are getting are just getting free reign to heal.
Come here.
We need TP.
Oh,
We need
okay,
a-
maybe not completely free reign. Damer is the best on comms, eh? Is that? I hope that's how I say it. By the way, it's not Day MR, is it?
Alright,
It's
gotta go
Damer.
through. Gotta go through.
We have
Gotta go
ult
through.
here.
Weapon result.
Whoa, he is scared of nothing, Team Captain.
Magic half.
Absolutely nothing.
Kill their gambit.
I'm blocking it. I'm blocking it. I'm blocking it.
Normal.
Iron Fist half.
I'm here.
I'm looking.
Now, good call out on the half health there. I love those. Damn, already lost a Gambit.
I'm getting beat up.
I'm playing on the left. I'm playing on the left.
See, okay, so one thing I've definitely learned here.
Okay, look at
Let's see here. We've got a 3 Vanguard
against the
comp,
Penny-
so I guess they're sending Rogue into their own
And the
backlines
defense are
to
only
help
diving.
heal, but it just didn't work that time. Where did Team Red have the most success here?
I'm blocking. I'm reloading. Hold on.
Not the same keyboard controls as a YouTube video. So double dive, pick and roll seem to have been able to evade the triple Vanguard rolls here and just get free reign on the back line here. This is rough, but I would actually be low key mad at. Oh no, wait. I'm tripping out. Okay. Here's another thing I need to learn. How to read the scoreboard even better. Remember, Mad Little G was 0-6 as Iron Fist, and then he was 5-7, and he basically went 1-2 as Strange, right? I was looking at this like, oh, you were tank, and you died 10 times? Like, have you ever learnt about retreating or falling back? Because I think it's really incumbent upon tanks to stay alive. Sometimes that means that you need to back the fuck off and kite an enemy team here, right? Topic says, kind of rough team, no damage rocket was the dude who made it to Celestial without shooting his gun. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so that's really interesting. I see it's challenges like that people put themselves through that made me want to take on the Wolvie to Grandmaster challenges in the first place. I'm so warmed up for rank. Rims, I'm not sure I have it in me to join you tonight for some ranked, but I would absolutely love to watch along with you and spectate your matches. I think what we'll do though is we'll watch maybe one more game from this tournament, and I'll boot up Rivals, and we'll hop on board
Okay,
with
against
Rims
the Penny,
and just
no.
see how he gets on tonight.
and then the DP.
Skip
DPs
to the
are only on diamond.
finals. Okay,
That's
so I'm
the
going to
biggest-
assume the
that's the
finals
Scattering is
starts
good right there in the middle for
right
sure.
around here. We're going to give. Is it like
It's hard to
double
get, like,
elimination
target
on the
fire, you know what I
finals?
mean?
Yeah.
Could do that too.
Come on, Angie. Angie can
That might be less of a lag or whatever, right? So let's go to the start of this. We've already got a little bit of a spoiler going on. By the way, this is one of my favorite map, Spider Islands. I love this map so much. I think it and Midtown New York are my two favorite
Make sure I
push
can double
maps for sure.
Yep.
Okay, so we're still way ahead of the curve here. Is this the final match? Whereabouts should I go to? Should I go to the start of this game or should I go to the start of next game? I don't know what time. Okay, let's just try. Let's try here. I guess this would be it. Okay, we'll go back one. We'll go to the start of this match. Thor was one of my favorite off tanks when the game first came out, and I think if I picked him back up, I'd actually kind of get back into the swing of things. Sorry, that's a pun. Pretty quickly. So I'll be happy to watch one of my favorite Marvel Rivals gamers playing a bit of Thor, for sure. Jesus, how far back did I go here?
We got CC too. We got the Phoenix stuff.
Okay, here we go. Game one of the $40,000
Walk in, guys, walk in.
tournament, which I would have loved to have been part of.
So I come with Phoenix?
And this is like why I want to grow a channel. It's not just to
Around the
Iron
map.
Fist.
be a successful streamer. It's not just to have an
Top, Iron Fist already
excuse
used block.
to play
They have Iron Fist on
video games professionally.
Yeah, I see magic. Yeah,
But
on top.
you get to rub elbows with all these mostly wonderful
Yeah, play point.
people,
Mag, play
right?
point. Mag, play point.
My point.
Look at me.
A lot of the girls here are like Diamond 2 to 3. Okay. I still think Diamond's a respectable rank, especially in the later seasons. Like Rims was saying, it's difficult.
M1.
Okay, Captain's actually contributing to the chatter now.
I'm on Magic, she's one. Magic one on me.
I wonder if he doesn't talk a lot because he's worried that his team won't understand him. Thor is just so good now.
Yep, I'm on Penny.
Like, they turned Thor into a character that even I, as a Wolverine main, fear.
We don't have to push that.
Yeah, exactly, Captain. Exactly. Great call out.
Alright, copy.
Okay, that's 5 to 7K per person, right? Or is it 5 to 7K for the whole team? Okay.
Penny, M1.
Benny.
I'm on Penny. Penny dies here. Penny dies. Easy.
Walking on.
No green.
No TP, he dies.
Phenomenal. That was perfect optimization of aiming and ability use. That was fucking perfect. What a joy that was to watch.
They have Emma ult, right? Penny ult.
Yeah.
Yo, Angela.
Okay, so they meant the same team in the finals. This is brilliant.
Yeah, they only use copy.
Guys, I can kill the Angela.
Copy Gambit.
I'm marking
I think anybody who has the sensibilities to play characters like Blade and Wolverine at a high level are automatically going to be good Thors.
Nice.
I'm on Gambit. I'm dead. I'm dead.
So we traded.
Iron Fist one, dead.
Nice.
Magic can die, Magic can die.
Oh, Devin, I got grab.
I'm helping you,
I need help.
Go.
Angela
Angela
one.
Give me. Pick one.
Good call out. Good cover from the enemy Angela there.
M1, dead.
Nice.
Walkie one, no
I'm right side.
Angela one.
Yeah, you can feel it. This is serious business.
Chill.
Ah, team captain reining it in. It's not time
What's
to chill. Good call outs. Just chill it the fuck out.
From the right side.
Keep your composure. Magic spied on the right, or is that Angela? It is Angela. Angela taking
battery a
some
little bit?
very wise. Oh my God, what an intercept!
I can
Angela
go behind.
forced to go back. Probably actually what's best for her right now. Thor just slinging fucking damage.
Look at her, look at her.
Building that ult. Look at this ultimate building efficiency. Not letting Angela get away with everything. Everybody converges on the Angela ultimate. Brilliant, brilliant teamwork.
Look at her, look at her.
Like I think of Angela's ultimate like that. Angela's ultimate is everybody, and I mean everybody. Come to this exact area. We are having a team fight. Let's fucking go. And it just doesn't happen enough at the level. Look, everybody's here.
Angela one, dead.
Angela, Angela.
I'm ulting, I'm ulting, I'm ulting, I'm ulting.
Everyone, go, go, go.
What a counterplay.
Kill two.
Nice.
Phoenix one.
Let me kill Phoenix.
Phoenix wasn't one there.
Take.
Great healing.
You guys can win, go, go.
We have ult. Nice.
Mag one.
Can Red
No more.
keep
We don't
this,
need anything
or is it
Nice.
futile?
Oh, they TP'd.
TP. Walkie's behind us.
Yeah, so like,
Kill the walkie.
why won't it, sometimes we'll pause, sometimes it
I need
won't
help, I need
pause.
help.
So, I'm not as good as these guys, period, right? But even I thought that sticking around there with Phoenix Mag was absolutely futile. Even if they did get that strange portal back to the scene on time, would it have been enough to be able to save Mag and Phoenix and whoever the healer who was sort of keeping them alive at that point? I'd really like to know about the team decision making to not try and retreat there. And then maybe, sure, Thor would have chased them down, but consider this. Strange wouldn't have had to drive his portal for another second and a half or so. And it could have been possible that Phoenix, the healer, and the mag could have wound up in a place where the portal would open, tons of healing comes through, and they can immediately get right back into a team fight. And instead, they've lost it, right?
I got Rocket.
They're probably going to lose this fight now because it's a 6-on-4, and it's over, right? Round one gone. This is a $40,000 tournament, by the way. Oh my God. 10-0, 18-0, 8-0, 3-0, 10-1, 12-1. Ass kicking. What great teamwork.
That's good call.
So what else we got here? We got Punisher doing an absurd amount of nearly uncontested damage, right? Iron Fist here, probably the only one. The time was too short to do so. Ugh. I don't know. I don't want to overanalyze it. You're probably right. I'm still looking for a way that Red Team could have made a decision sooner to disengage after the first pick or two so that the Strange switch wouldn't have had to travel an extra second of portal driving time, right? And that the amount of damage that Red Team was taking would have gone down because they would have retreated into a less susceptible area, i.e. their little cave there, right? You might be right. I do find that when I watch these games, it's usually better to just go full commit all the time. But also, on the flip side, these games are so, at least Marvel Rivals in its current state, is so based around ultimate usage that any kind of ultimate advantage that you can save or avoid giving the other team is worth thinking about and taking a loss in a fight so that you can better prepare for the second fight. Either way, it was a great effort.
I want to use
Great
mag
effort.
defensively and then try and kite and use lamps. Okay, can we do that?
I was exiled from Asgard.
So use
What am I
mag,
using for?
Now
use mag, then we use lamps when we need it for backline.
So I love
We should be able to live it. We
I
should be able to
love
live it.
that Captain does value a certain level
Go to base,
of
my
kiting
Just
during
for-
fights.
Just for Gambit, when
It
we
is
use Gambit
definitely
and they start
important.
pushing, use mag ult to peel for backline, and then we use lamps,
I got
so
you.
backline doesn't die.
I got you.
That's great. So Loki been instructed to save the lamps for the
Warlock.
Gambit dive. It's gonna be tough.
Make sure when they
And,
use Punisher ult, my mag needs
the
to bubble and sit with him.
Mag ult to shoot down on their own back line,
Let me know when.
synergizing with the Loki lamps when the enemy red team Gambit ult pushes through. Good thinking. Let's see if we can pick out the point where they execute their plan.
We still have
Thor on a big ult right now.
Angela here.
Nice. He basically read her.
She's still one.
He basically read her. What a wonderful save by the red team, but they've immediately been put on the defensive.
Behind.
Get on, get on.
Gonna have to give up the first. Here we go. It's right away. There are the lamps.
Oh, they pushed me in. I couldn't use that.
Is the mag ult not ready?
Yeah, this died.
Go back.
That was my bad. I got pushed in the room.
It's okay.
Tough call there.
We can go in with Punisher or Gambit.
Tough call there. Captain knows best. But my first question was, okay, you're not getting your mag ult. Is it not time then to try the Thor ult out? But like I said, Captain knows best.
Angela can die on me. I'm on Iron Fist. Iron Fist with a
No,
fight.
he's like
Iron Fist died. No problem.
Just where my mind goes, right?
I'm looking at
Angel
Angela.
top, Angel top.
Iron Fist half.
Angela one. Half.
She's down. Kill him.
Angel one. Angel one.
Nobody can get her right now.
Looking no lamps. I'm going for backline.
No block.
Red combo.
Stun them. One woman.
Didn't realize that Thor was a direct ult to Loki lamps.
Yeah.
Point.
Kill point, guys. Kill.
Good call out. Save one of the support ultimates. Only use Gambit.
Jude. Should I wait for
These guys are looking good.
I almost have
When I die, I'm gonna swap Spidey. They're off of Penny. I can literally just play the game
Yeah.
for free.
They use them. They're on the more, by the way. On the more.
I'm just focusing these
Oh,
low.
they might flank.
I need to check my scoreboards more often. Not for the score, but
I'm with you.
for character
He's
switches.
just running.
I'm letting you heal. Use the farm capital.
We match this.
You want a mirror?
Ooh, what a
Use
pick.
mag.
You guys.
Honest. I'm done.
Just die point.
Sorry, got a new hamster first time, and he's been out while I'm awake in the past 2 weeks. Aw, that's no problem, mate. Hamsters are so sweet. I'll have guinea pigs as well, personally.
Gambit Punisher.
Go with Gambit Punisher.
Guinea pigs' little squeaks are like musics to my ears.
Make sure I can.
Lots of plurals that didn't need to be there in that sentence, but we're okay. I had to poke him and say hi and tell him to love me. Well, it doesn't take much in my experience. Not with little creatures, anyway. They just instantly love being pet and stroked and all that. Seems like Red's gonna take this game here and push this into a third round.
You ready? Do you see me?
I'm on roll here.
Yeah.
Beautiful dive onto the Loki.
Nice bubble. Nice fucking bubble.
Nice escape by the Loki, but what is he supposed to do against Thor?
Nice.
Damer with 2 big picks.
Angela one.
Not looking good for red team right now.
Phoenix.
She died. She's dead.
Yeah, easy. Easy cleanup. Well done. My god, he is absolutely
We need to farm.
cleaning up on
We need to
Thor.
farm ult kill.
We need to. Yeah, we do.
And the most famous Wolverine player, maybe, at least on Twitch, is not playing Wolverine to win this tournament. What a versatile player Team Captain is.
They can't walk forward.
They might be going right side. Might be going right side.
They're not.
Take damage.
So we got a penny switch here. They want to try to take back that point. Maybe get rid of some of that Thor dive.
They're gonna go with Gambit here.
Come on,
Megan.
Mag.
Force runes. I force runes.
I
No,
got
let's have Loki. Let's have Loki.
No green.
Ulti. First, I got first.
Yo.
Match.
We have ult.
Get focused here.
It's really easy to say, like, this character's won, but
Kill Mag.
when that situation changes, I feel like it's equally important to call that out as well.
I'm on
Like,
Phoenix.
1-1-1, nope, forget it.
I kill Phoenix.
Unheal. Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Heal me.
I need kill, I need kill. Kill me when you can, kill me when you can.
Great, great defensive teamwork there.
Gambit, no cooldown.
Wow, where is this round gonna go?
No pop.
Wookie one. Dead.
Anytime that he gets to dive that Loki, he takes it.
I need help point.
Iron Fist one in there.
I TP.
We have Gambit, we have Gambit.
I have ult. You guys ready? You guys ready? Go! Keep me up.
Penny.
Nice.
No, backlane.
Gambit plus Punisher ultimate is borderline unfair.
Yep.
Magic
TP.
here. Help my Punisher.
I got Iron Fist on me.
Iron Fist.
Nice. Let's go, guys. Let's fucking
go.
go.
Let's go.
Oh.
Go.
Nice.
I swear they have
Very
no
nice.
answer to Thor, by the way.
Brad. That was good.
You are broke.
This is when my heart races watching other gameplay.
That was good.
Mad. Good shit supports, good heals, good ults.
I guess if it wasn't for me trying to
Two more.
learn something from this, maybe my heart would be in it a bit more too. Okay, so let's go on to the second game here and see if they just take it in 2 quick straight.
Fucking tank.
Yes, here we go, Spider Islands.
Do this. Watch mines.
So are we looking at virtually the same comps here? So Thor Thing, Pun Phoenix, Loki Rockets versus we don't know yet. But we can only assume it's going to be a similar layout. Probably Mag, Penny, Iron Fist, maybe a hit scan character,
If you need jump
and
back,
then
Yeah.
Rocket Loki or Gambit Loki again.
Alright, we go.
You gotta mirror
Got
Thor
it.
or lose. That's how it works.
Yep. Walk in.
Same here.
Watch mine.
As long as that passionate team can take an L and still maintain their passion. Love this conservative choke point guarding gameplay here from Thor. He's just as much a threat up here as he is when he's actually doing damage, because they have to consider where he is, where he's going, where he's going to show. Great little flank here, good timing. Meanwhile, his whole team's just taking the attention of the damage dealers, basically canceling everything out, all the damage in that, without committing too much.
I'm gonna walk behind them.
Yep. Frying Penny. Phoenix up top. Half.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, okay, I guess he changed his mind at the end there.
I'm trying to mine's broken.
Yeah, he's good with those lightning hits, isn't he?
Yep.
So, okay, so he's got half health. No wonder he runs from Iron Fist.
Good.
Let me use diamond.
We don't have ult.
Penny.
Don't use anything. Just go back.
Yeah.
Wow,
no,
how
okay.
versatile is Thor? How versatile is this character now?
Oh, they popped. Wait, they wasted.
Let's go back in with
Yes, good. I agree. That was a gigantic waste. The team is already kiting backwards. What's the call out on Team Red here? They're kiting Thor low or Thor half, pop Gambit ult? No, the whole team just ran back into their spawn, and now it's time to switch the tables, right? Turn the cards as if it will.
They popped out. They don't have any
I'm breaking that.
Oh.
We break it. I'm on rocket. Wookie one.
Wait, shoot Phoenix.
Gets those lamps quite well, but
Alright, let's go.
maybe even a little overextended. Didn't really work against them this time. Okay, we got 2 for 1 here.
Emma's here on me.
Blue's still on the advantage. Emma's got her form and her dash down. She's basically dead. Penny is everything but dead yet.
I'm not pushing her though. She's going around. She's up top.
We chase.
Good call out on that. Somebody heard her trying to go around or saw her.
Penny.
Yeah, don't give up, Penny. Come on, get out of there. Wow, great job healing that Penny. Will Red be able to keep the point here?
Nice.
I'm ulting back lane.
Max is back
I'm
now.
eating, I'm
Give
eating,
me one,
I'm
give
eating.
me one.
Stat. Huge. I'm taking
Kill Mag,
Mag.
Mag.
I'm on Mag.
Let's go.
Back lane dies. Back lane
Yeah, no
dies.
deflag, no
Rocky
deflag,
one.
no deflag.
I do notice a
on me,
lot
I need
that
to
team captain
You
seems
want
to
that,
have a better
Good time for
sense
Phoenix, you
of
need to
what
kill Phoenix in
he
the back.
should be doing
Yeah, I'm on.
than what his team is
Thank you.
calling out for other people to do. Because they were like, kill Mag, and team captain was
copy,
like,
they
no,
copy.
I've got this
Go Tortoise,
Loki,
go
I'm committed, I'm
Get our game, bro. As soon as
focused,
you get it pop, as soon as
and
you
he
get it
got the
pop.
Loki. Fortunately, it didn't win them the fight, but we'll see what happens from here.
Use Gambit, use it,
Thank you.
use it.
I got everyone.
Go
I got
Gambit,
everyone.
go Gambit.
Wait up.
I'm on it.
So Red's going to need a counter here. They do not get it. Loki is not going to be enough.
Ulti one on me, ulti one. They have no heals.
Huge
no heals.
Agamotto coming in here.
No heals.
I should be fine.
They're blocking.
I got two.
Well, and killed Phoenix in
Kill one,
3.
kill one,
Three.
kill one. Yeah, 100% kill.
Train one.
Yeah,
Nice.
great. Good job.
Good job, guys.
Iron Fist up top. Iron Fist no block.
Nice.
We got it.
Good shit. Good fucking shit.
Whoa, okay. Pretty gangster switch there.
I'm not really sure
Spawn
what
us
killed me
in.
right there. What hit me?
Guess he wanted to get back to the fight quickly as Venom, right?
You go
See,
farm.
call that
And
for me,
switch
bro.
back to
Yeah.
the characters
Yeah.
carrying. When this is going on, I have a tab for both teams open, and I watch them both play at the same time with comms. Looks like I'm gonna have to get a second monitor set up, or at least multiple windows. Try to synchronize them at the same time.
Angie half. He's on point. Angie can die.
Iron Fist, no fight on Iron Fist.
This Iron Fist really isn't taking into account where his #1 nemesis Thor is.
Angela dies, she dies.
Hold on.
Magneto.
I'm on Angel. Oh fuck.
I'm getting focused.
Reset. Use Gambit,
We reset.
Help me walk it.
Too much? No, that Iron Fist is very, very agile. Now, blue team down to DPS here, but they're very close to their spawn, so it's not too big a deal. Can definitely safely keep
I'll
fighting.
do it after their dashes.
Got you. Am I get mine? I'm mine.
Mag dead. Oh, I
Mag dead?
Use.
So that's the cue for Thor to go into the back line.
Gambit. Gambit one.
No way! What a play!
Shoot it.
He's just won them the team fight solo,
Mag.
single-handedly. And there's nothing Red can do. There's nothing Red can do.
Nice.
Angel one.
She dies.
This fight was over 15
Good
seconds
shit.
ago when that Gambit ultimate got
Yeah.
taken out.
They're gonna have
What a play by Captain on the Thor here.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what the game code was from this game, so I could go back and watch it from whoever the fuck I wanted to watch it from,
Nice,
right?
huge
We
kill,
could
huge
go
kill.
back and forward and
That's a
switch
huge fucking
between
pick.
different perspectives on a whim. Then again, we would lose out on the comms and that.
Iron Fist no kick.
We copy, we should go.
I'm in it. Nice, go.
Nice.
Come here,
One
Angel on point. Angel on point.
I'm on Angie. I'm ulting. Keep me up.
Now, that must be a Loki ult.
Gambit one.
Nice.
Mag to die.
Mag dead.
Nice.
Good fucking shit.
Gambit one.
Good job. All it really took was for blue team to get one pick, and red team had to start kiting backwards if they didn't want to lose the rest of their team. But again, here's the stagger. Red team has been suffering this stagger every single game.
I'll be on card.
And again, they're forced to wait and regroup for 2 rounds of spawns to come back.
I need heals.
What a pull. That could be an essential kill, but it isn't this time. Great little play by Spider-Man there. Look at that. I love it. Nobody sees him coming in. Nobody sees him start the ultimate.
Nice.
I'm not picking here. I need help.
Come on.
He has no ult. You guys killed him.
Kill Phoenix.
On point.
Oh no. The bubble.
Nice, good shot. Mag one. Just chill a bit here,
All right, this is going to be a little bit of a standoff.
Come back.
Red's got great position. They got a full team.
No kick.
I want to break the penny nest.
Don't quite know where all of their ults are. I'm pretty sure Gambit has an ult, and I'm sure Loki will have his charged again soon.
Walk. We don't have nest.
Walk it.
I have ult.
See Team Captain getting a little unfocused there, trying to choose who the best person to shoot is. That was brilliant. Brilliant. Again, brilliant. Again. Just try to wear her down. He completely canceled her ult nearly single-handedly. Something you can't do with Wolverine. Delay it once, that's it. Twice if you use your ultimate.
Walk, I'm breaking this,
Oh, I love his ultimate use so much on Thor. Just the mechanic of getting high, coming around a corner, then activating your ult. Before you know it, Thor's ulting on your ass, right?
Use. Go back lane. Nice.
They're dead. Loki dead.
You can just watch they Twitch channel and watch they VODs.
Kill.
See you.
I got you.
Just on me in the back. Nice.
I'm dead.
I'm on Iron Fist. Iron Fist can die.
Ooh, that ability to turn really did him. It turned him into a high rank tank. Yeah, I remember the first time I saw that in the matches that I was playing in. I was like, dude, that hammer turn technique that you're doing on me is unbelievable.
I think you were too fast.
And he's like, yes, thank you. And he used it so well.
Drugs on the planet that can get you in this flow state. I swear.
Let's fucking go. We got this.
Every time they kill me in my ult, it's alright because you guys bring it back anyways.
I don't think he's done psilocybin mushrooms, but that's a story for another time.
Yeah, try like bear in mind where I am. I can
Belt
shield
to us. All right, let's see if Red's gonna make a game out of this.
Let's go. Let's over here.
We gotta flip the script. We gotta flip the...
There's always some guy in the chat who's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gay." Cool,
They don't
dude.
get the penny advantage here either, I don't feel like, unless they hit the flank, which they might. Penny might set up in this room.
We love the gays around here.
This is true. This is true. W fucking heals, by the way. Like, they're coming at me hard, and you guys are keeping me up.
Don't know for sure if I actually have any openly gay followers yet. Nobody's really been like, "Hey, I'm your follower, and I'm gay."
Okay, we just need to make it so we can set up. I want to set up and we're chilling.
Exactly.
Oh, it's fucking 20 after 1 now. Okay, I'm gonna try to quiet down a little bit.
You have Angela again. Angela,
Captain America now.
that's really
No nonsense. Right out of the gate, build that ultimate, got an early 10%. Oh, they brought a Bucky out. Okay, let's see how they deal with this Bucky. I'm actually very curious about this. Because me and my ignorance think Bucky is the best guy in the whole game. Tremendous damage, good sustain, amazing risk-free crowd control. There he is. He's a little overextended right now. Nice.
Killing clones.
Finish one.
Okay, I can't.
Okay, cap.
The green.
So I guess the early counter to Bucky is try to coax him into feeling like he's on top of the world and then surprising him from above with a nasty Thor attack and a pincer.
No, die.
Loki dead.
Okay, we've got a 5v5 right now, I think.
Sorry.
Phoenix pops her ult. It's time to push or retreat, depending on which side you're on. And it's time for blue to retreat a little bit here. Oh my fucking god, dude. This hammer shit is insane. What a turn that was. I almost think Cap is just what Red Team needs right now.
We almost have Punisher combo. Play for that.
Wait, can we go Gambit now? Go.
Whoa, the tremendous focus they put down there on TC. Good job.
Yeah, go.
Little G having a bit of a rough time on DPS, but that is his specialty.
Yummy.
Stay alive, Loki. Stay alive.
We have rolls. Oh, no healers.
Why?
Oh, watch out.
Yeah, I think Team Captain was thinking there, like, I have a chance to delay long enough for my team to come back in here and spend their entire ultimate economy to save point. Just think maybe his timing was a bit off. I know I've done that before. Everybody's done that before.
There's no support. No support up here.
But that's really the first foot that I've seen him put wrong all night. Ah, yeah, Spidey on his way. Big ult. Spidey gets to the point super duper fast. I'm not going to disagree with you about that bruiser tank comment, by the way. No disagreement at all.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm walking up. I'm walking up. I'm walking up.
So versatile. When he slings lightning, he's doing as much damage, if not more damage, than the DPS. And his ultimate not only does great damage now, but also stuns. Takes out Loki lamps. The other team is loving this Loki Gambit combination. Everybody's loving the Loki Gambit. Oh, disconnect or just did we just give up there?
I can maybe get another trade.
Yeah, no, I thought you meant TC.
Die.
Gotta get back. Or we're just gonna delay, I guess. Stay alive and delay. Oh my god, how does he still have 3 Odin Force? That's amazing. Damer on the carry right now.
We do.
Look, the guy's just a great player. That's all it is at the end of the day, and seems like he's taken it upon himself to play tank for his team, which sucks because we don't get to see his Wolverine in this tournament, but
Let's go.
I'm not letting you die.
he wins 40k with his team, so no complaints, right?
I have a.
Okay, Thorald is back. Is he going for it? No, not yet. Might be a bit too soon. Oh, can't dive that Bucky. Team captain on it right away. It's just not in time.
I might.
The Bucky focusing me hard.
Just match this, match
Can I
this.
pop out?
Yeah, match now, match now.
Okay, saw that come from a mile away.
I'm getting hit.
Just wasn't able to do anything. Oh my lord, the fucking damage is unreal.
I got your med.
Reloading.
Huge, thank you.
Yeah, this fight's over.
Look one.
Red trying to kite back and survive.
Look.
Play your lives, guys.
Angela's back, but Phoenix and Loki are dead.
This fucking Gozo.
Yeah, I mean, he does get that
Oh, I need heal.
big health pool for a DPS, and he does kind of get the armor, as it were, which is his ability that I use the worst. I think his armor ability. Although it's not as value as it was in other seasons, because now there's much more damage coming down the range. So I would like to see them buff Wolvie. Not the abilities numbers itself, but its cooldown. I'd like to see it change from 15 or 16 seconds to 14 or 15 seconds instead. That might yield 2 or 3 more uses over the course of a match like this. And that might make a difference.
Use it.
I have it.
I'm all with it.
Great intercept on that penny there.
Pocket him. Phoenix.
Alright, we're good.
Get the Bucky, get the Bucky, yes! Ult that fuck the Bucky. Let's go.
Phoenix back here. Phoenix dead. Can we kill Cap?
Gamble one.
Yeah, making this.
That was barbecue chicken right there.
Top left.
Oh my god, are they gonna 2-0 these guys? Come on, red team, make a game out of it, would ya?
I think so.
Listen, just use.
You didn't get to the finals for no reason. Come on, red team.
Yeah.
They're gonna cap ult this fight, here.
Good call out on that. They're gonna cap ult this fight. Just when are they gonna cap ult? And where's the Bucky ult as well?
I'm on Penny.
We have Nago.
No. That's a $40,000 play.
Come on.
He fucked it up.
Kill
I'm on
Penny.
I'm on Penny. Hold on, I got Phoenix on me. I'm dead.
On if you.
Conversely, that's a $40,000 mistake.
Watch out. No hook.
Kill the
Penny.
nest.
Bring this.
It's over.
Kill Penny.
It's over. What are you guys gonna do now?
I'm on my way back.
I'm ulting point.
I'm looking at
Bucky,
him.
Bucky, 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 Bucky. Bucky dies, Bucky.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Bucky,
Maybe I spoke too soon. Tremendous healing going down on the Bucky right now. Tremendous healing going down on the Bucky. Oh, Cap's gonna be back any second now.
Break neck.
Penny one.
Look at Penny.
Oh my god, what a save, but it cost them their gambit.
Bucky on point. Bucky dead. We get Cap.
It's over.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. We're so fucking good. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
You don't understand what I just did to their cap, bro.
One more, bro.
Did you push off the map?
One more.
Yeah, I pushed them off the fucking map, bro.
One more. No.
Let's go.
They have another game after this. That's insane. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's maybe never watch this again. Let's maybe watch it next time we come around. But I do want to kind of switch gears, boot up Marvel Rivals, and tune in to see how our boy, the one Shaquille O'Neal, is doing. Seriously though, it's hard to blame the cap too much, because one of the things you don't really worry about all the time is being dropped off a ledge. But like, it's team captain. This guy lives to knock you off an edge. Such a great play by captain. Such a great play. Team captain, not Captain America. Huge mistake. These guys just couldn't really get anything going. Shoutouts to Pick and Roll, though. This guy makes you think if you main Thor, you could hit rank 1. He's so good. Well, that's kind of the curse of watching anybody who's so talented. Actually, yes. Let's do that instead. I'm going to close down Marvel Rivals. I'm going to boot up Discord instead. I'm going to try to figure out how do we switch our OBS over to Discord. Should be like that, right? Is it a different one? Discord Updater? Is that the one I want? I do not know. Here we go. Shaq in the chat. Oh, yes, we do have to join the chat as well. What's up, big man? Whack on that stream, my lad. And I will pipe it through the internet. Well, don't worry about that so much. I still need to get Discord coming through my window capture in OBS. It seems like I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and go display scene. That makes things much easier. And now we are on board to watch Shaquille O'Neal, a.k.a. Eustace Kid. Do I say that? Is that how you say it? Eustace? Eustace Kid? Yeah, Eustace Kid. Well, you have to in today's day and age of censorship. I'm going to take a little bit of time off of the web camera. There we go. Just so I can replace my eyes with ones that actually work. Because I can't believe my eyes after that cap alt, or rather that cap cancel. See, Topic's in the loop. He knows it's from One Piece. I had a Topic. I had to be told it was from One Piece. So that's me. Oh, we got an amazing Magneto on the field and an uncanny Adam Warlock. Let's fucking go. Wow, let's do it, man. So what rank are you at right now? Platinum something? Gold 1. Okay, that's where I left off too. We get to see Shaq's slick controller skills on PC platform. Remember, this is no aim assist, right? Super good stuff. Wait, do they? So controller players get aim assist against PC players? I don't know if I like that. Why do I hear like an insane amount of the same cat? What's up, Lady Rims, Lady Shaq? See that? Oh my goodness. That is a hell of a little sister. So how many How many brothers and sisters do you have? The one brother and the one sister? Okay, and they're both younger. You have to lead by example then, eh? Hey, that makes men out of boys very quickly. Oh, it shouldn't be too difficult. So we're looking at a triple support comp with a tremendous amount of DPS going down and a nice main tank to keep it all protected from harm. Let's see who you're up against. Bucky is rough on controller, says Topic. Spider-Man, Scarlet, BP, even Wolverine, like anybody who you have to either have super fine aim or incredible 180 reflexes, I just cannot imagine doing on controller. But look at the amount of things that you get to tune on controllers nowadays. It's not like it used to be. It is not like it used to be. Rim's got a number of reticles kind of saved up here and switches between them. Definitely one of my favorite hybrid maps here. Okay, we got an incoming Cap, Mag, Magic. Who else is over there? I think I see a Psylocke. Couldn't make out their healers though. Stream a little choppy, but I have confidence that it will smooth itself out. Great tracking already. Good stuff. I do not like that magic up there. I mean, she is just exposing herself as a target. Doesn't really get a lot of value from being able to see down there. Don't miss. Don't miss. You got ulted. Good healers there by your Ultron. Cap diving into your back line now, right behind you. Yeah, it's actually pretty good comp. Pretty good comp for Wolvie to do his thing on. Ooh, unlucky little miss there. I guess some nerves are getting to him, but we did get a pick on a Gambit. Super valuable. Now it's a 5v4. Now it says 5v3, 5v2, 4v2. Just taunting the Mag by staying still, spinning on a dime. First fight is won. Yeah, tremendous. And he's just got such value being able to build his ult and pull people out of position. Also has that little bit of sustain that makes him an absolute pain in the ass. Unlucky, unlucky. Still providing tremendous value even when he's missing the CCs. And here we go with a massive ultimate charge. Psylocke and Gambit combining for some humongous fucking damage. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, here we go. It's time. Like Bruce Buffer. You're just going to go in on that. Trust your healers to do their job. Fair play. Yeah, let's root out the captain. Don't give him any moments to settle. Here's one of our favorite targets now that Groot and Thor have been buffed up. It is Magneto. I think Magneto and Strange are now the two weakest tanks to use against the Wolverine. Good, and we'll just take him into our office here. Going to get healing soon, but we can still pressure. So we keep it up. We get a Deadpool. We're going to force him back into his spawn. If he even makes it, he doesn't. And we're looking good early on. 2 team fights to 1. We've only got 3 minutes on the clock. Psylocke forgot to hide, so she pays with her life. Deadpool is way too soon. Oh, triple Vanguard. Triple Vanguard on the push. That's it. Still showing group a little what for. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, that's actually a crazy fact about the buffers, isn't it? Topic says Controller Pro is a Gambit main, and I think he's the only pro controller player on PC. That's insane. And like, obviously, I prefer Michael Buffer. He's an absolute legend. But Bruce turned himself into a legend as well. And my family's kind of like that. So my dad had his first marriage, and he had 4 kids. Then that family split up, and then my dad met me mom, sorry, and then I was born, and my closest sibling, me being 44, I think my brother John is late 50s, early 60s. So there's definitely like a 16 year difference between us. Beautiful. Yes, please. All of that. Oh, you don't have to move around as Wolverine. You just take a step backwards. And that's how you put them in front of you again. Bruce fought a UFC fighter in an elevator with Dana White standing in the elevator. And I was like, well, you've got the job, buddy. And then he was like, ah, it's time, Dana. I want to yell it, but it's 1:30 in the morning. I think depending also on who's around Cap, it can be kind of futile to play Cap into a Wolverine as well. Now, while Wolverine doesn't get the same amount of value, like Cap is absolutely forced to respect a Wolverine at full health. So Wolverine can build his ultimate and use that on Cap's teammates while peeling for his backline and attacking Cap. Also, Rogue, not too great of a hero to play into Wolverine. Even though I think she's maybe the second best brawl tank on the game behind Thor. Okay, that's an interesting way to put it. Wolvie is like a weak Thor. Wolvie definitely has, I think, slid down the tier list in the past 2 or 3 seasons, but I still rate him as a situationally S tier pick, usually an A tier or a B plus tier pick. And in some cases, maybe a C tier pick. Depends on the combination of map that you're playing on and heroes that you're playing against. Wolvie, of course, not great on those control point maps with huge control points with very little cover. Bast's Palace, I think, is one of the ones I'm thinking of. And we are in an absolute fucking melee right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Eyes on that Cap. What's his next move? Uh-oh. We switched to Emma, hoping for a direct counter here. But as I like to say, Wolvie has no direct counter. Beautiful. Unfortunately, you were robbed there by a well-placed ultimate. It is absolutely possible to stop them here. But Thor does everything you want from Wolvie, but healthier and more damage, and the ability to get touches from a distance and build ult more efficiently than Wolverine. God, just being drunk in this chat, you're already going to be my top chat sent on 2026 recap. We're not even out of January yet. And believe me, Topic, I ain't going nowhere. In fact, as we get signed up for school, get some new gainful employment, and sort out my driver's license situation, I'm hoping that my presence on Twitch will grow. I don't know who's fighting tomorrow night. Who's on tomorrow night? I do like to watch the fights with my UK gang because it's usually some really, really funny banter. I haven't, you know what? I have never seen a full Sean O'Malley fight. The Rainbow Warrior, I think he's called. Also, absolute clutch fucking veins for the Wolverine play right there. Your team did excellent job behind you. No way, Patty the Baddie's fighting Gaethje. I just read something about how Gaethje was basically blind for months after his last fight, waiting for surgery. Kind of like Tom Aspinall, who obviously my UK gang is a huge fan of, and I think everybody loves Paddy Pimblett at this point. Absolute scouser. By the way, as we know, Paddy the Baddie's from Liverpool, but we don't call people from Liverpool Liverpudlians or people from Liverpool. We call them Scouse. I don't know what the etymology behind that is, but people from Liverpool are known as Scousers because they have maybe one of the most distinct accents in the entire United Kingdom. It's this real working class accent, kind of like a Mancunian accent or a southeastern kind of Ipswich accent. Now, this is what that Magic should have done. She should have been Moon Knight and been like, I'm going to murder your whole team from this beautiful little pagoda rooftop. Good pressure early on. Ooh, taking a little too much damage. I'm a Scouse. Yeah, I can't do the Scouse accent yet. I've just kind of coke. That's about as good as I can do, a Scouse accent. Kind of coke, lad. Kind of coke. I'm learning. I'm being taught the ways of the Scouse. But Molly McCann, I love her too. I just love her personality. I know she's not as amazing a female fighter as Patty is a male fighter, but she's still a great personality all the same. A little bit of a blind ultimate there. Well used, got the pick. Whole team moves in under Gambit ult. Gambit ult to counter. Gambit got caught running away there with no dashes. And the rest of the team is just going to fall in turn. Excellently done. Oh, that's such a shame. But the USC is a ruthlessly competitive fighting organization. So we are learning the ways of the Moon Knight here. I'm not mechanically great with Moon Knight yet. I am so tempted to actually shoot at targets rather than putting an onk by their feet and then bombing it with both my alternate fires just like that. And team fight is over. Team fight is over. Maybe your team can farm a little bit of ultimate now, but seems like nobody has the movement required to be able to get up here and get some hits. You have to watch this clip. I'll send it in your Discord when he's done from Michael Bisping. Okay. Oh, I love Michael Bisping. What a warrior that guy was. Aggressive play into his own ultimate. We're going to push through it. Hopefully the team is behind us. Gambit ult firing off again. Maybe they need to calm Gambit's ultimate charge rate down a little bit. Maybe there was just that much healing to be done. Great job again by your team with all the momentum in the world right now. Great place for a squirrel stampede, although I would have chosen to bank it off of one of the walls at a 45-degree angle so it spends more time in the choke point and also has a little bit more evasiveness. And we're just pushing. We have a bunch of options here, but we do not need to use our ultimate. We can save that for just in case there are some heroics up a red team's sleeve here. Maybe this is it. Jeff to the rescue of the strange. There will be one last team fight. And blue team ultimate economy is looking good. Topic says sent in your voice chat on Discord then. No problem. That's a good place for it. Check it out right after the final push here. Oh, it's not going to come just yet. Big hella ult here. Best ult in the game, pretty much. Their Deadpool not providing a tremendous amount of value right now, and we have been pushed back. Oh, boy. But we've got about, what, 2 minutes? A minute and a half? Oh, my God. We've got 3.5 minutes to push this less than 10 meters. So let's hope the team doesn't get too excited here and groups up. What a fantastic offensive spawn point this is, by the way. I guess at the end of the day, this is a pretty offensive-heavy push map. Nicely done. Nobody expected that onk. This might be game. That game might have, or that play might have won the game. Looking for a squishy target. Not going to find one. Doesn't matter. That is GG's, WP's, excellent stuff. Michael and Rick not providing a lot of value on the DPS this game. Constantly countered. Very unlucky. Their Moon Knight getting top damage, but ultimately it just fueled blue team's ultimate that much more. And more efficient damage combined with the Gambit ult. Ended up winning this game. Eustace Kid, well-earned MVP. And is that a Platinum 3? Not bloody quite yet. Soon. 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 Okay, while he searches for another game, we will look for the game. What was it? Game voice chat? Where did you leave it? Where did you leave it? Where did you leave the clip link? Again, sent it in your voice chat on Discord then. And where does it lie? I'm just clicking on everything that's highlighted in white right now. Oh, is this it? No, this is, we're back in the Rivals Discord feed. Oh, there we go. Topic, oh, we just found one as you said that. All right, I think we'll stick around for one last match, and then we'll think about shutting it down for the night. I was on a bit late tonight, but I am planning to come back tomorrow night. I again might be a bit on the late side, because I do plan to go and see me old pa in the hospital, and wish him well. So yeah, I do want to come back though. Why doesn't my stream chat doesn't scroll up as much as I want it to? Oh, we're getting something similar up here in Ontario as well. Hell yeah. Personally, I don't mind doing a little driveway shoveling. It's good exercise. Well, nobody wants to do it, I guess. Except the people who, like, plow driveways. They make an absolute mint when it snows. It's not a bad deal. Now you got to do what you got to do, man. You got a family to worry about. I get it. That's the complete opposite of shoveling the driveway. Play the odd game, too. Hell yeah. Gorgeous little Psylocke skin here. Well, that teaches you how to be a man real quick, like. Yep. Aggressive play into the mag early on. Push the yellow team up early here, trying to compensate for that. Yes. Nice little comeback. Whoa! I thought you were in spawn. What the funk happened there? I'll certainly be down for some ranked play tomorrow night, though. I do have some climbing to do myself, and I need to get my momentum back on Wolverine naturally, and I've been practicing a little Squirrel Girl lately, and I do have a competent Wanda and Iron Man and Thing, so I'll try to flex around a little bit more than usual. But you can probably count on me insta-locking my favorite character quite a number of times. Good plays early on here, doing just enough damage for other people to get the final hits. Oh, absolutely evaporated Ice Luna. Widow, of course, having one of the lowest pick rates and one of the lowest win rates. She is going to be a difficult hero to balance because nobody wants Widowmaker 2.0, but at the same time, Black Widow is goddamn near useless. What is Yellow Team doing here? They need to push out of that little choke point. This is absolutely team suicide for Yellow. Oh my God, just patiently waiting for the opportunity. Well, I don't know if I'm big enough or well enough known for a small streamer to want to consider me for that yet. But I mean, look, I booted up the stream today, and if it wasn't for somebody taking a little offense to some things I had to say about the quality of nurses at my local hospital, I might have had 2 followers in the first 20 minutes of this stream. But look, like I, I obviously I don't mean any offense, and if I cause some offense, I'm sorry to cause that offense. But I'm not going to censor my own opinions because somebody shares a profession with a profession that I'm criticizing. I have to trust people to be able to get over it or to understand that I'm simply talking about a contextual thing. Also, I've seen this happen commonly with vets before. I was chatting with a girl on Tinder once, and I was being critical of the two veterinary kind of nurses at one of my old vets, and she's like, "Well, I take offense to that as a veterinary nurse." And I'm like, "Well, it clearly wasn't directed towards you because you weren't the nurses at my veterinary." But this is kind of similar to what was going on in the Kingsman tournament and the controversy around that. And I think as I go to bed tonight, or as I do my exercises tomorrow, I'll watch that video by Kingsman where he says I got banned from a $40,000 tournament, or I got kicked off my team, or whatever, right? Then should I just listen to Flats's kind of interpretation of the events? Nice leap. Okay. Well, in that case, I would definitely have to brush up on my ability nomenclature. But oh, I do. I absolutely do. I used to commentate on my friends' races when I'd join in to the races a bit late and be forced to be a spectator. I just love it, you know. I do trip over my words a little bit, but I think as you said at the start, it would be a good way to come to grips with the oh my god. I don't know if you influenced that, but that was a huge play. Yes, yes, great combo. Hey, you seem like you'd have a bit of a knack for it as well. But look, at this point in my life, I'm up for virtually any challenge that I can get myself into. And if some, yeah, look, and also if somebody's willing to pay me for my time and my passion, then I'd be stupid not to take it, right? That happens to me more times than I'd like to admit. Well, I can tell you right now, anytime I want to talk about that enemy Magneto, I just want to say two, because that's his name. He's got six of the Japanese character two as his name. And interesting fact, two is actually what the you know, SOS in English. Tsu ton ton ton, or ton 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 tsu ton 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 is the Japanese version of SOS. Fancy you getting final hitted by a Black Widow here. Yeah, no, good switch too. Good switch. Can't find the momentum as Wolverine, then don't force it. Well, that's the only thing that provides Black Widow value right now is like a 80 or 90% plus headshot accuracy. But it's like snipers are the hardest character I think in any game like this to balance. I played Overwatch during a time period where for three whole years, Widowmaker could take out 80% or better of the entire cast with one shot. And I just hated it. Oh, I'm sorry to say that you definitely missed the golden days of Overwatch. No kidding. Well, what kind of competitive game scene did you come from before Overwatch and Marvel Rivals? Well, those are three extremely high skill ceiling games and high skill floor games. Oh, we're going to gang up on this Thor here and finish him. That is huge value getting him gone. At the final push, we've got big Johnny Ultimates raining down from the sky, and it's just a matter of time. Can Venom keep himself alive long enough to force a final fight? It's not going to look like it. Any kind of strength that comes in now from Yellow is just not going to be enough. Or do I sit corrected with my legs crossed and propped up on my table? It seems like Yellow does have a chance here. With two ultimates saved up, are there any more coming? Is it too late? We need another big play from the back line here. Luna, I'm looking at you. No, we ain't going to get it. We've got one more round to go before I think we shut this shit show down for the night. And obviously, like any other time, it is an absolute pleasure. I want to thank you two personally for being here tonight. Shout outs to Kitsune. Shout outs to Kaito Kuzaku, because that's a name I remember, and it is an infamous name on this channel. And oh, he didn't unfollow. Kaito didn't unfollow. He's still the newest mutant. I was kind of hoping that we would still have the name of the first person who followed tonight. I can't remember their name. I think we were just calling him Bull or Boy. I can't remember. I apologize, dude. Like I said, I'm really bad with internet names, but believe me, even though I can't remember your name off the top of my head, I am so grateful for you to be number 52. Hey, maybe you're a big DC fan, and that coincides with a little numerology. Well, I wish that's the way it worked. Like every time Kaito decides to leave, it takes a follower away. I I think he's playing like a super long meta Twitch game that I can't even begin to fathom. Yeah, like why do you keep joining this guy? He's fucking old, he's bald, he's cringe. Like what are you doing? No, I like him, bro. I like him. But like as soon as he got in here, he's like, "Whoops, I made a mistake." No, he's grown on me. He's That's so weird. Nice finish. That's absolutely mad. I have a ton of respect for Counter-Strike players because I realize the amount of skill it takes to play Counter-Strike, even at a medium level. Counter-Strike and Valorant are very one of a kind games that value precision over anything else. I mean, clearly, peaking and movement is important, but that ability to have the discipline to stop and shoot or kneel and shoot, great escape from that Iron Man. Can we actually turn it around on his fucking ass? Yes, we can. And Yellow is looking like they are in desperate need of some help here. Will the backline be able to keep the Punisher ult up? Yes, they will. Countered the Psylocke ult. We've got some counterplays coming from both sides right now, but it seems like Yellow is going to get their first point. Little rescuing of ultimate charge done here by blue team. Very valuable thing to do. This game centers around ultimate so much, of course. We put this pressure on the Thor because once we take him out, their team loses a tremendous amount of value. Don't think Magneto can hold out against this onslaught of damage, including a very consistent rogue, if I'm seeing things right. I don't know, things are quite messy. Yeah, so I get blasted by the shotgun so many times. And, I actually spent some decent time on Punisher about 2 weeks ago. And after playing him for maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 straight games, I came to the conclusion that his shotgun needs to be that powerful. It really genuinely does need to be as powerful as it is. If I were to tune the Punisher, I do a very subtle change, and that's increasing the range at which his damage falls off. I think it's far too easy to do a ridiculous amount of damage with Punisher without putting yourself in harm's way. Phoenix is a character like Hella and Squirrel Girl who should have next to no damage fall off. I would actually encourage them to think about maybe adding a bit of damage fall off to Hawkeye, I think that would balance him because it wouldn't take away his ability to one-shot squishies with a nicely placed headshot. But if he's just peppering and spamming people from range, it will make him seem less cheap. That Iron Man movement, absolute thumbs up shit right there. Great stuff. Up and down, left and right, up and down, left and right, getting it done. He's providing the best value to his team right now. This Thor is shitting the bed a little bit, but oh my, a little bit. Are you fucking kidding me? This guy's 5 and 15, and this game's not over yet. What the fuck is happening? Great tracking, real subtle, nice feathery touch on that right stick. Oh fuck, I thought it's been Oregon this whole time. The one time you said you were driving back from, I think it was Salt Lake City, I was like, okay, Utah, that's like Oregon, kind of California. Is it Montana a state that borders on Utah? But Montana's one of the states that borders on Canada, right? No, it's kind of one of the northern states, if I'm not mistaken. Wyoming is by the Great Lakes. Right, there's Washington, Oregon, and California, right? Yeah. Well, a couple of areas I know all about because of hip hop, right? New York, I know Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Bronx, California, I know Compton and Watts, LA, regions of LA like South Central LA, Sacramento, obviously, Golden State, Oakland, San Francisco. Wait, did I say San Fran already? I had a very dear high school friend meet a girl from San Francisco while she was vacationing in Canada, and she abducted him back to the States. Of course, also, I think San Francisco or somewhere nearby is the gay capital of the United States as well, and has always kind of had that reputation. Is that still true? Absolute liberal paradise out there for sure. Well, California's always been a very forward and free thinking area of the United States. Yellow team has all the momentum in the world right now that they need to make this game go into overtime. Can we stop it? Groot does not have an armor wall in a good place. He needs to build his wall right behind the choke here. He's going to put it there instead. I guess he knows better than I do. Groot, really easy to play, but you still need to be smart. This is a great counter. How great a counter is it? The Wombo fails! Iron Man is one! Just can't find the final hit, but their gambit falls. And we have a battle to kill this Thor who once again has totally overextended himself. Might have just sold this game single-handedly for his team in clutch time here. Pulled an absolute fucking LeBron James, 100%. And now we see the blue team pushing back. Yellow seems to have enough sustain to be able to maintain one last team fight. Focus that Iron Man down. He is the MVP of that team right now. But if you were asking what I would do, I would simply just wait back for that Thor to overextend himself one last time and absolutely sell this. How did he build his ult so fast? How did Strange just build his ult so fucking fast? That was absolutely insane. Oh, what is that? Translates into about, I think, minus 14 in Celsius or something like that. Right. But I know that as you get closer to minus 40, Fahrenheit and Celsius pretty much even out. So here today, it was minus 22, but minus 32 with a wind chill. That is a phenomenal score to have in a gold ranked lobby. A lot of people in these mid ranks seem to think, and again, quick play matches as well, seem to think that triple support just automatically wins matches. Yeah. So if it truly is high level and even medium level meta to go triple support, what are some solutions that we can use to curtail this without going to roll queue? Well, roll queue is something that Overwatch had, right? So you would roll queue, the game would match you up 2v2v2, and then because like let's say you were roll queued as support, you would only be able to switch between support characters. I don't know. I think it ended up hurting Overwatch in the long run. Nice. Big alt cancel on Strange. One of my favorite things to do is as a Wolverine. Yeah. Might be do we get value? No, unlucky ultimate. I was wondering actually there if your ultimate would have been better spent on Strange and taking him off angle from his team so that they wouldn't have been able to land a single heal on him. And then yeah, it is only a solo ult, but we're talking about a game of inches now. And plus, he's probably got Agamotto ready, by the way, so save your next dive. Now take him around the corner. Yeah, into the mines. Yes, that's a fucking huge play. These are the things that separate this kind of game from, well, less so Valorant, but certainly League and Counter Strike. Well, maybe less so League now that I think about it as well. Oh, that's a dizzying amount of heroes. But you know what? I hope that in 4 or 5 years' time, when this game is hitting its fifth or sixth anniversary, we have damn close to 100 Marvel characters in it. Beautiful, beautiful. Got the best tank and a key healer. Mm-hmm. I think Thor's switched off since. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you essentially tanked that. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? That guy is such a scumbag, dude. I really dislike that kind of behavior, man. Like your Gambit, you are arguably one of the top 8 mobile heroes in the entire game. You can escape that with some deft movement. You don't just feed the other team ultimate because you're having a shit time. You can make it. You can make it. Yep. Huge value. Huge value. We're still pushing. This is another problem I have about the game, my ability to read it visually. So, enemy and friendly custom ultimates are the same color. Yeah, dude. It happens to me way more often than I'd like. Yep, yep. By the way, if you ever get a low-tech problem, like a little bit of crud on the side of your lips, it's a low-tech solution. You just need a little bit of fingernail. I love low-tech problems and low-tech solutions. I just realized how unshaven I am today as well. Usually I like to have, kind of a clean cut look when I'm on stream, but I just haven't really shaven in maybe 3 or 4 days now, and this is all I grow in that amount of time. Oh no. This mag is actually quite good. Like he's very agile when he hits the air and he brings his ultimate to the ground. The pressure is on. We have a big ultimate opportunity here. Great value. 2 healers. This is one of the best overtime pushes that I've ever seen. 15 kill streak is Wolvie in overtime. Absolute clutch. Kaito Kazaku-san, where are you at, dog? Wow, that's going to be very, very hard to top. We're acing it now. We're acing it. Good for you guys. It's hard to translate the same kind of emotional fervor that Japanese language animes have over into English without it sounding corny. Now, usually I don't have a problem with dubs, except in one case. What is the name of the Australian sounding character in Dragon Ball? It's something. He's part of the Ginyu squad. I guess you guys don't know who that is even. And like I'm for the record, I'm not trying to flex my anime muscles right now. I am at best a core casual anime watcher. At best. Mm. I like a lot of the very popular animes. Okay. It's good, man, because you can find so many different flavors of anime, and usually they're all brilliant. Ooh, nice. Nice. The Penny Wolvie combo is looking dope so far. There we go. Let's just bully this cart. Yeah, I've been thinking about that actually, kind of growing out my sideburns so I can do a half decent Wolvie cosplay. Well, yeah, I could with some practice, but I wouldn't want to because I know what the difference is between mouse and keyboard. Nice. Well, it's virtually impossible. It's virtually impossible to achieve the kind of wow, what a win. It's virtually impossible to achieve the kind of 180 fidelity that you can get with a mouse on controller. Yeah, no, he's managing. He's doing more than managing, you know? He's even compensating for that. And that's one thing that you have to do as a controller player. You have to learn how to compensate for your weaknesses against mouse and keyboard players. I don't know if it's any more or less difficult, to tell you the truth. In theory, it's more difficult because you can't flick and leap at the same time. But well, I play him more, but he probably plays him better ultimately because he understands the game better than I do and subsequently makes less mistakes than I do, right? Out of all of the characters in this game that I could not imagine playing with a controller, if I had to pick one, it's Black Panther. Because how do you do, spear dash turn, spear dash turn, spear dash turn, even remotely as effectively, right? But let's see an example here before I do a little bit of an outro for tonight. And oh my god, it's fucking 2:30, you guys. See, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You're only losing about maybe 2.5 tenths of a second. Well, you just need to. No, it's not. It's not even a matter of focus, dude. It's a matter of muscle memory. Sure, you get auto aim, but you still have to turn with with a mouse. The amount of time that you spend in an actual turning animation is minimum. Look at how much more efficient that looks. Sure, I mean, controller assist will aid guiding you to your target once you've completed the 180, but it's always going to take more time to turn on a controller than it will a mouse unless you boost your controller sensitivity up to 80 billion, right? It doesn't really matter because, like, if you use mouse and keyboard enough, then your muscle memory tells you what a 180 is and a 360 is and a 90-degree turn is. With controller, it's more of a hand-eye coordination thing. Well, you were smack dab on target there for sure. But yeah, you can kind of see the aim favors the thing, right? No, it's tricky. It's tricky. 100%. It's not supposed to be easy. It's tricky. Yeah, that's pretty much what I looked like when I first made the switch too. Because your hand-eye coordination is still there. You just don't have the keyboard mouse muscle memory. That's the biggest difference. That was a fucking phenomenal promotion match to watch, by the way. Like, it went back and forth, and then you guys just said, okay, one of the guys on their team sucks ass. Let's take advantage of him and absolutely embarrass these guys in overtime. And you did. And you did, you know? That's super efficient, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Guys, I'm going to find out what the conclusion of this discussion is, perhaps next time the three of us meet. But I am going to get out of the Discord and do a little bit of an outro so that I can go to bed, get up at a nice time tomorrow and do my damn thing. But, so GG's, by the way, that was fucking phenomenally well played. An absolute pleasure to watch, as it normally is. Oh, that was tasty. Anyway, I will see you guys later. And I will see you guys later too. Like I said, it's been an interesting study sesh. I think I picked up a couple of interesting lessons from watching Team Captain. Team Captain really knew his role on the team. He really knew other players' roles on the team. And when there came times for his healers to be peeled for or needed defense, he left it to another character who was better suited for it, and he himself just kept going about his job, and he did it supremely well. And I think I need to take some of that mentality into Wolverine and my Wolverine gameplay so that I'm making the most of my Wolverine time, as it were. Anyway, I'm sorry to end with such a dirty screen. I know it's not the most handsome thing in the world, but maybe it's just making me look a little bit better by comparison. Guys, I loved coming on tonight, even though we had a bit of a late and short show. Shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to you whose name I can't remember. You know what? Let's just fix that right now. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's go to my Twitch, and let's go to my channel, and let's go to About Me, and let's mute this so I don't drive myself absolutely apeshit crazy, and give a real special thanks to Reki. That's it, dude. Reki LMAO. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here. I was thinking you were actually somebody else who joined first, but then didn't decide to follow and maybe didn't stick around because he took offense to my nurse comments. Once again, sorry I offended you, but I'm not sorry for having the opinions of the way the nurses treated my father and just kind of, you know, assumed that he would be fine with what they're doing. But big shout outs. Oh my God, Kitsune actually signed my guest book. She says, "It's I, the Kitsune in Gold. I have just discovered this, and I shall leave my mark with a poem. BBL meets fat, shaking in the wind. But damn, that sit-up wind almost killed me. Gross." Thumbs up. Thanks, Kitsune, being the first person to sign the guest book. You might be the first person to ever notice it. I don't know. But what I do know is if the evening were new again, and I had it to do again, I'd do it with you guys again. But alas, the curtains gotta chop in half and close at some point. I'll be back tomorrow night. And if I won't be back tomorrow night, I will try to make up for it with a stream really soon. Rims, I'm still interested in giving you some time, showing you the video editing. And Kitsune, let's touch